Good evening and welcome everyone to Friday Night Football with Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. Our Game Time Tonight pregame show is brought to you by Aqua Shield Roofing and Construction. Game Time Tonight is coming to you live from Norton tonight for our Game of the Week featuring two MCL rivals in the Phillipsburg Panthers and the Norton Bluejays. I'm Curtis Brown. I'm here with Ivan Sanders. And Ivan, with the change in classification, both of these schools are 2A now.
Right.
And they're in 6-team districts, and district play starts tonight. So a little more important ball game than just a normal MCL league game.
And, we're not waiting towards the end of the season now. We're into, our fourth game of the week?
Yes.
And our fourth game of the season. So, this is a big game tonight for both teams, and it should be interesting. It should be fun.
Yeah, Phillipsburg comes in tonight's ball game. They're ranked number 1 in Class 2A. They started off 3-0 on the year. Last week they defeated the Class 1A number 1 ranked team, Smith Center Redmond, 42-14. Norton, they've got a tough schedule so far. They came in 1-2. They did beat Oakley last week on a last-second touchdown. With both teams coming off big wins last week, how do they refocus then for tonight's important ball game?
Well, when I talked to both coaches this week, I asked that question to at least Covington, because beating Smith Center at Smith Center, you'd worried about this week, but then he reminded me, this is Highway 36. It's a big rival game. These guys know us. We know them. We're friends with the coaching staff, so he said it doesn't take long to get ready for this game.
No secrets between these two.
That's what he said, no secrets. So
offensively, Phillipsburg's coming in. They average 300 yards a game on the ground, putting up 42 points per game. They're led in rushing and in receiving by their senior running back, Traylon Gross. He's ran for 307 yards and 6 touchdowns. They added 84 reception yards and 1 other touchdown. Also, they got a 4-year starting quarterback in Trey Sides. He's thrown for 212 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's ran for another 50 and 2 more. And Sharon Ellis, their other running back out of that wishbone, he's second on the team, 222 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. Their senior kicker, John Honeycutt, he scored 22 points this year with a long of 37 yards on a field goal attempt. Norton, on the other hand, they're only putting up 13 points per game. They're led by their junior quarterback, Cade Melvin. He has thrown for 251 yards and a touchdown. He's ran for 304 yards and 4 touchdowns. Their sophomore fullback, Gavin Sprouse, added 96 yards. Their junior wide receiver, Carter Jones, has caught 87. Though Phillipsburg has really got off to a hot start offensively, why Norton's struggled a little bit so far.
Peaburg has a lot more weapons, and I just believe what you see with Peaburg tonight is what we see with Smith Center in the past. They're just going to come at you and keep coming and keep coming. Tonight for Norton, a lot depends on what Melvin can do at the quarterback spot. I think everything on their offense is going to be key to what he can do.
And defensively, Peaburg stout on the defensive side too. They just give up 10 points per game and 185 yards. They're led in tackles by their senior linebacker, Kason Keaton. He's got 35 tackles, 1 sack, and 2 fumble recoveries. The senior defensive tackle, Jarrett Shelton, leads the team with 3 sacks. The Panthers have collected 7 so far in this year as a team. Norton, with their difficult schedule, they've been giving up 32 points per game. They're led in tackles by their junior linebacker, Brandon Vesera. He's got 30 tackles. Their senior defensive end, Hayden Wilfong's added 22 tackles and 4 sacks, and the Blue Jays have recovered 5 fumbles on the year. Both teams offensively lean heavy on the run. How do these defenses stack up against that?
Well, the thing about it is talking with Coach Melvin, they're the walking wounded right now, really, honestly. He told me a couple of stories about even at the Plainville game, some guys were playing hurt. Actually, the Wilfong kid actually had stomach flu during the game and stuff. So they're walking wounded, so it's going to be tough for them, really, to put any kind of a wall up against what Peaburg's going to run at them tonight. So it's going to be interesting how it turns out.
And so both teams are coming in. It's an MCL league game, also a district game, pretty important game. Last year, Phillipsburg beat Norton 56-0, and they've won the last 2 in this rivalry. Before then, it had been going back and forth.
Well, here's the thing. Peaburg's on a roll right now. They've got size, they've got quickness, they've got a lot of seniors like we talked about earlier. It's just going to be a tough night, I think, for Norton. Really, it's going to be a tough night, and we'll see how it goes. Turnovers was a big part of the game last week with Smith Center and Peaburg. We'll see what that develops here in the first half.
Should be a good game to watch. That was our Game Time Tonight pregame show, brought to you by Aqua Shield Roofing and Construction. Coming up next is a scouting report with both head coaches from tonight's ball game. That's brought to you by Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill and the Venue. So stay tuned. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune in to Nex-Tech Game Time. Game Time is brought to you in part by Roofmasters Roofing and Sheet Metal, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Mapes & Miller LLP, Hayes Recreation Commission, Herman Physical Therapy and Wellness, J-Corp, Redeem Designs, Solutions North Bank, Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, The Venue, and Nex-Tech Wireless. Catch all the Game Time action live on Friday nights at 6:45 on Nex-Tech Local 1 and nextech.com.
The Venue at Thirsty's is now open. Bring your group and experience the elegance. Perfect for your next rehearsal dinner, company meeting, reception, family gathering. Enjoy access to a full catering menu, perfect for your group, along with a full bar. See the elegant touch from Lisa's Custom Interiors. Call now and book The Venue at Thirsty's for your next gathering.
Big Highway 36 MCL game last week. You beat Smith Center 42-14. Your thoughts on that game and how'd your team perform?
Well, we knew it was going to be a big challenge, and kids really came out and executed our game plan. I think all three phases we did what we wanted to do, and during the course of the game we got better and better, and this time of year that's what we're really trying to accomplish.
After the win, with two number one teams last week, how are things going this week in practice, and how do you get your team ready and focused for Norton?
Oh, the focus for Norton won't be hard at all. They're another rivalry game 30 minutes away. A lot of our kids know their kids very well. Our coaching staffs are good friends with their coaching staffs. And in fact, there's some relation there even. So, it'll be a big challenge. We understand that Norton's going to come out ready to play. They've got some very good athletes, and they're well coached. So, it's first district game, so really up till now nothing means anything, and the challenge is the one tonight.
What have you seen on film trying to prepare?
Well, they've got some athletes in different positions, and they run a lot of different offensive formations. So defensively, we've got to make sure that we're lined up correctly. That'll be a big challenge for us with all the different formations that Norton runs. And then, we talked to our kids again in the Smith Center game. You got to be good physical tacklers, and that'll be the case tonight against Norton. And then, offensively, they run a five front, and they'll bring a safety down to cover up tight end. So, I think we've got some things ready to go, and just a matter of coming out and executing.
What's the keys to a victory for the Panthers on Friday night?
Oh, big key for us every week, week in and week out, is taking care of the football. We feel like if we have the football in our hands, then we can go score. We've got athletes across the board, and we can't let Norton hit us with some big plays. Can't let them grind it out. We got to get them 3 and out, and if we do that, I think we'll be in good shape.
You beat Oakley last week in a thriller. 7 seconds left. You guys pull out the win, 26-24. Your thoughts on the game, on how'd your team perform?
You know what? We played really good for 3 quarters and not very good for the last one. And, credit to Oakley. They played hard and didn't quit, and they made some plays in the fourth quarter that got them back in it. Obviously, they took the lead, but I was really proud of our team to, with less than 3 minutes left to go down and score a touchdown and get the win. So really proud of them. They don't quit. These guys play hard. We're just making too many mistakes right now, and that's what we got to fix.
Coach, you've had a difficult schedule to start the year. How's your team holding up? I know you've had some injuries piling up. You going to be at full strength this week?
We won't be at full strength probably any week this year, but the kids are being tough. They're fighting through some things, and we'll be missing some kids, but hopefully we'll be getting some other kids back soon, and it's just part of the deal. It's what you got to roll with. But I am proud of their, like I said, they don't quit. They play hard, and can't ask for more than that, really.
Yeah. All right, you got Phillipsburg this week. They beat SC last week. What's your thoughts on them, and what have you seen on film?
Well, they're a tremendous team. They got great team speed. They just got so many weapons on offense. It's going to be very hard to slow them down, really, just to be able to match up with them. And then defensively, they're aggressive, and they fly to the ball, and they're physical, which makes them a problem. And it's why they're ranked number 1 in the state, Right. And like I told our kids, we're going to do our best. We're gonna fight the whole time, and I think they understand that. They look forward to the challenge. It's just we're gonna have to make sure that we really cut down on our mistakes and do everything that we can right to even have a chance to play with them.
Keys to a Norton victory, either way, however it turns out for you.
Well, we're going to have to make turnovers. We're going to have to get some turnovers. We're going to have some breaks, and we're going to have to make sure that we don't make mistakes. And that's been the problem for us. We either have a breakdown defensively or some penalties offensively that kill a drive, and those kind of things we can't have especially in order to beat a tremendous team like Phillipsburg.
All right, thanks, Dave.
Good evening and welcome everybody to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. We're coming to you live from Norton tonight for the MCL contest between the Norton Bluejays and the Phillipsburg Panthers. The band is on the field for pregame, and Ivan, pretty good evening for some football tonight.
You couldn't ask for better weather here tonight. That front come through here last night, and it's beautiful weather. No bugs right now, cooling off. It's great.
So we take a look at some of the starting lineups for Phillipsburg. At left tackle is Noah Van Kooten. At left guard, Kason Keaton. At center, Jarrett Shelton. Right guard, Parker Dibble. And at right tackle, Tice Jerby. Wide receiver, Ty Sides. The tight end, Austin Miller. Quarterback, Trey Sides. Fullback, Nathan Moon. Tailback, Sharon Ellis. And the other tailback, Traylon Gross. And this on that side of the ball, Ivan, they've been pretty impressive so far through 3 games.
Oh, it's no doubt it's going to be a tough night for Norton. It's going to be interesting to see that first quarter. It's going to be really, honestly, see what Norton's got in the tank. So,
offensively for Norton, starting at left tackle will be Christian Hawks, left guard Dante Smith, at center Zach Rao, right guard Brady Sumner, at right tackle Alex Ocker, at tight end Hayden Wilfong, wide receivers are Carter Jones and Connor Harsnake. At quarterback, Cade Melvin. Fullback is Gavin Sprell. And at tailback, Ryan Lively. And, offensively for Norton, probably most important is not to turn the ball over.
Yeah, and the thing with Norton is, I talked about, and when I interviewed Coach Melvin, they're kind of the walking wounded right now. They don't have a bunch of kids out this year still, but they're walking wounded. We don't know if Reuter's going to play tonight, Jonah Reuter or not. I think that'll be an interesting development to see if he can go with his hamstring. I think they need all the bodies they can get right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And Phillipsburg on the defensive side of the ball going to play a 5-3, so 8 guys in the box, going to really stop that run, try to make Norton a little more one-dimensional.
Well, as we watched Norton earlier this year, and against Plainville, so their offense really goes depending how Melvin's going to do tonight at the quarterback spot. So we'll have to see.
And defensively for the Blue Jays in their 5-2 front, pretty big up front. I don't know, that's the size advantage for Norton. You can see
right
with Phillipsburg offensive line there. Now Phillipsburg, they're not big up front, but they're pretty talented. So that'd be a good matchup this evening early on to see how maybe this game could.
Yeah, and the thing about it is when I'm looking across here, I see the center. He's a 220. 5'7" guy, so that tells you he's a wide body.
Yeah.
So, next to him, 6 foot, 185, and next on the left side, 5'7", 165. So, I just think, Smith Center looks a lot. Or what I say, Smith Center. Phillipsburg looks a lot like Smith Center.
Yeah.
So, right now you're just picking up the ball.
Yeah.
So,
and that's what we talked about a little bit in the pregame or before this was how. Phillipsburg was kind of reminding you of those older Smith Center teams.
Well, I remember a few years ago when I spent a lot of time over at Smith Center working with Greg Hobelman and stuff and really following the team, and we were just really working on school channels and getting things rolling. So we spent a lot of time with them and doing a lot of their games. And when Coach Barter was still there, I just watched Peaburg. There's a lot of emulation there. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying They just decided, that's working. And really, Coach Covington has just really done very well here in the last 4, 5, 6 years. So,
our game time tonight is brought to you by Herman Physical Therapy and Wellness, Roofmasters Roofing and Sheet Metal, Rogers and Associates Insurance, the Hayes Rec Commission, J Corp, Mapes and Miller LLP, Redeem Designs, Solutions North Bank, Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, and the Venue. Norton won the toss. They deferred. Phillipsburg will choose to receive. So we'll get to see this offense on the field first, Ivan, for the Panthers. Now they throw a little bit more this year, but still don't put the ball up in the air a whole lot.
And it's They just don't. And it's really, when you're throwing it around, it creates turnovers at times. And I think right now you might see that a little bit later. But I just believe right now they're going to say, hey, we're going to hit you and you're going to have to tackle us. So
Nex-Tech Game Time is partnered with Solutions North Bank in a Snapchat giveaway. Snap your game photos with the Game Time filter to NEX-TECH for a chance to win a stadium blanket. Winners will be notified via Snapchat during tonight's ballgame. Again, you don't have to be here to win the blanket. You can snap right from your home. So
we've had a lot of great participation the last few weeks here with Snapchat. So, yeah, please send them in.
Yep.
Hey, we got some pictures of TVs and people's front rooms, those kinds of things. So, please.
It kind of set the bar pretty high.
Yeah, send it. Send us pictures of food, those kinds of things. So,
yeah, they were having a barbecue down here earlier today, and so.
Yeah, we didn't partake in that. So, it looks like you're buying after the game's
right.
over. So,
Norton ready to kick the ball off. This is Harsnape ready to kick back deep.
Little pooch.
And taken by one of the upmen by Phillipsburg, and he's across the 40 up to the 45. It's a pretty good starting field position.
Yeah, here's the thing. That just kind of tells me that Petersburg expected that.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no scramble for the ball. So they were set up for that and right to him.
Jacob Cision with the catch of the upman and the return to about the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
And I do not see, even though Jonah Root is suited up, he's on the sideline. It doesn't look like he's playing tonight. So
2 receivers to the right. Just one setback for Sides now in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And has the man across the middle. That's Miller, and it just drops out of his hands. Austin Miller came across the middle, and he was open. He had a step.
That's what I get for thinking. Here, I thought they would just come out and pound it. First play, but it was wide open.
You look at this replay, may caught some sun. So now the I formation, now Gross in motion. And to give to Ellis up the middle, got a lot of room to the 50 and just tripped up at the 48, 47-yard line. Going to be about a yard short.
I think they got it. I'm just guessing here with this. Ooh.
Oh, he moved. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Not going to say anything just yet. But
so it looks like he's past the 1st down marker, but we'll go. 3rd and 1 now, pitch to Moon off the right-hand side, and Blue Jays are up there and stuffed it.
Wow, no gain.
23 there. Ryan Lively on the tackle, and a no gain brings up 4th and 1. And a big play already this first series.
Hey, I tell you, that pass play, not catching that ball.
Yep.
But
kind of
like
put
you
him
said,
behind the sticks.
You're looking into the sun when you're looking back at.
So 4th and 1, and Moon up the middle, and he lowers his head, gets to the 45, down to the 44, still on his feet, still fighting. He's going to have enough for the 1st down for the Panthers. That is Nathan Moon, the fullback.
Yeah.
Tough run for the 1st down.
You remember who Petersburg had last year doing that fullback stuff? Was that Gower kid?
Yeah.
He's graduated and gone.
Now just one setback, 4 Sides out of the shotgun, looking to throw again. Has some time, going to go deep.
Got a guy.
Got his man. It's his brother, and that's Ty Sides. Ty Sides, the sophomore receiver, in for the score. 43-yard touchdown throw by Trey Sides. It just got behind the defense back there, Ivan.
Montana to Rice. He run right under that ball. Perfect throw. Great throw.
And Ty Sides, the sophomore, got a little bit of room back behind the defensive back, and that ball was just put nicely right in stride and never slowed down.
I'm like a fish out of water. I did not expect 2 throws within the first 6 plays here. So
now Honey got set to kick the extra point. He's been perfect on the air. Low snap. Gets it up, and it's good.
Yeah, very low snap.
Panthers on the board first here, 7-0 the lead. 10:48 left in this first quarter. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Roy's Sales and Service, Brian and Kate Steel owners, Cole Family Eye Care, Graham Construction, and New Age Industrial Corporation are proud of the hard work and dedication of all the Norton students and athletes. They hope this school year is the best ever. Best of wishes for a successful season from Center Sky Dentistry, Dr. Craig Krizak, Lamont Shirk DDS, Miller Aviation, and Walter & Walter LLC, backing the Norton Bluejays all season long.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where you just seen the Phillipsburg Panthers put together a 45-yard touchdown drive and ended in a 43-yard touchdown throw from Trey Sides to Ty Sides. They lead 7-0, 10:48 left in this first quarter.
Yeah, just a great drive. And really, honestly, we were talking in between the commercials here that I just got totally off guard. I really thought Peaburg would hammer it on the ground.
Honeycutt set to tee it off from the 40, back deep for the Blue Jays. Looks like the Carter Jones and Cade Melvin.
Boy, it's tough in the sun.
Yeah,
too.
they got their
That's
hands up.
tough.
Yeah, the field sits east-west, and you're looking right into the sun. But Cade Melvin takes us about the 8-yard line up across the sideline, and he gets to across the 25 to the 26-yard line.
He's hit by number 30 there, Tanner Ragsdale.
That's the Blue Jays now come out with their first offensive possession starting at the 26-yard line. Cade Melvin will be the quarterback. See if they go to their I formation or if they run mostly out of the shotgun tonight, Ivan. Going to start in their typical I formation. Ryan Lively, the tailback. Melvin under center. And this is a give to Lively off the right-hand side. Lowers his head, and he's across up close to about the 30-yard line. Give him 2 yards on first down.
Yard or two. Might try a little ball control here to see what they do, you know.
Looks like Brandon Vasura is in at fullback for the Blue Jays. So second down and 8 for Norton. 2 receivers now each direction for Melvin out of the shotgun. Lively the lone setback. Look like man-to-man across the front. Now it's Melvin with the run, and he stopped straight. That was the middle linebacker, Kason Keaton, with the stick.
Yeah, just not a lot of movement up front. Blue shirts, and not much to go.
Here's a replay, about a loss of a yard, and Keaton comes up and fills that pretty nicely. So third down and 8 for the Blue Jays, kind of in a position they didn't want to be in,
right.
Ivan, but behind the sticks here, third and long.
I'd say a little bit of a Wilfong here, you know.
Yeah, Hayden Wilfong, a 6'6", 225-pound senior tight end. Kind of a matchup problem would be.
Yeah, he's covered out here by Trey Sides, the senior as well.
3 receivers to the left. Melvin's going to roll that way.
Oh.
And is going to be trying to get escape. He had a man open, just didn't have time to throw it. Melvin doing a nice job escaping the tackle, but couldn't complete the pass.
No, he did some nice dancing out there to sidestep that and then just overthrew it. Just
bring up fourth down, and the punt team is on for the Blue Jays. Back deep is the Ty Sides for the Panthers. Averages 40 yards per return. Also Nathan Moon back there.
Ooh.
And this punt's off the side of the foot and is going to be out of bounds.
About the 46.
He's going to bring it back, yeah. Looks like the 44, 43-yard line.
Yeah.
So not a good punt for the Blue Jays. Panthers set up in good field position here for their second offensive drive.
I didn't notice if he had any pressure or not on that, but it just came off the side of his foot.
I think it just came off the side of his foot.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's see what they grab out of the bag here.
But now back to their more traditional wishbone set.
Yep. And the pistol set here.
Tight formation for the Panthers. And a give to Ellis.
Oh, he made the corner.
And he makes a man miss across the 40 up to the 38, 37-yard line. And, boy, they really fooled that defensive end out in the side.
Yeah, and that's the thing, though. But he was able to, the linebacker out there was able to cut him off and turn him back inside a little bit. So no huddle here, though, again.
Second down and 4. Now just one running back. They gave a little hand motion.
Going right there.
And across the middle that's Gross. Nice stop and move. He gets across the 30 down to about the 25-yard line. So pick up about 12 yards on the play.
Nice, quick, easy play right out there in the flat. Hitting perfectly.
And Trey Sides, the quarterback, senior quarterback, his 4th year starting. There's Gross in motion. They give to him off the left-hand side, and he's met in the backfield.
Penetration.
Ball's out.
Ball's
it
out.
looks like the Blue Jays may have got this one. And they do. They got recovered there by Christian Hawks. But Dante Smith, the other defensive tackle, was there.
Let's see if we got a replay on that. We do. He turned sideways here, and the ball just got punched out there.
Yeah, it looks like Dante Smith, the defensive tackle, they'll strip that ball out. Hawks on the recovery. So Blue Jays now 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. This is, Ivan, kind of what they needed.
Oh, yeah, got to have it.
Got to have some turnovers stay in this game.
But you got to move the ball here as well. So
I formation for the Blue Jays. Looks like they jumped a little bit early on the run.
Look at that.
Still on his feet down to the 35-yard line.
got a nice 5-6 yard gain there.
And that was Gavin Sproul.
Well, Peeberg was shooting gaps there, you know, and that A gap, that guy looked like their linebacker jumped in that gap.
7 yards on first down, 2nd down and 3. 8:05 left in this first quarter. 7-0 our score. Phillipsburg with the lead. Now I formation for Melvin under center. And a give to the fullback. That's Vasura up across. He's close to a first down marker, so we'll bring
nice run.
Give him 3 yards. We'll give him the first down.
Sticks are moving.
And this is kind of what Norton needed. They need to eat up some time. They need to move those sticks. They got a turnover, so.
I always thought it's unique, too, when you come to Norton and all the guys running the sticks over there are all in white.
Yep.
So
they all got their uniform.
Yeah. Hand them a broom at halftime or something. So
now out of the shotgun is Melvin. 2 receivers to the right. And it's a give to Lively off the left-hand side. And he's cut under about at the 40-yard line, maybe getting the 41-yard line.
About a 2-yard gain, maybe.
Yeah, there's tie sides out there, looks like, on the tackle.
7 minutes left here in the first quarter. Like you said, Norton's doing what they need to do here right now.
So 2nd down and 9 now for the Blue Jays.
Got a nice crowd out here tonight.
Yeah.
Beautiful night. Peeberg travels well, too.
Back to the I formation. And this is a give off the right-hand side to Lively. He's tripped up, and he may have a little bit of room there if he could have kept his feet.
I think he got caught up in his own player. Number 10 there. I think they kind of hit feet there.
Give him a yard on the play. 3rd down and 8. This is where they struggled on their first drive is getting a play or getting any positive yards here on 3rd down.
This could be an interesting play. I mean, most likely going to throw. We'll see where Wilfong lines up.
And back to the I formation. Melvin going to roll
He's
out.
opening the flat out here.
Boy, under pressure, and he's taken down. That's John Honeycutt there for the sack. Just no time there, Ivan, to do anything.
Hayden, he kind of came out here and did a curl route, and he was open. Just no time to dump it. So
brings up now 4th down and 19.
Well, let's watch here. Always worry about the snap on these kinds of things, looking into the sun.
Back deep.
Oh, and it bounced.
This one a little better punt. Now Moon signaling for the fair catch. Is going to take it at the 39-yard line. Had a little bit of room, but
yeah, I'd say so. But
chose to
safe. Do the safe thing, which is good. Catch the ball. Go to work. You know, I think you missed out here tonight. It's kind of like cowboy night. You didn't wear your cowboy hat tonight.
Well,
so you won't fit in.
I know.
Even you're from here as well.
Well, I didn't have a cowboy shirt either.
I still have not found that statue of you up here down here on the football field you talk about all the time.
No, I don't. There's not going to be one. And Ty Sides now
cut
flips
in
through.
between.
He's got a lot of room. He's got blockers in front of him.
I think
to
unless
the 40,
number 8 can get to him.
to the 30, cuts it back up the field. A 20, 10, 15 touchdown. Ty Sides on a 61-yard touchdown run.
The only guy that could have caught him at all was number 8 there, Connor Harsnate. Sorry about that. He's the only guy, and he cut back inside of him and took it to the touchdown. But like I talk about, these are big play offensive plays here. It's kind of reminiscent of 60 miles the other direction. So,
yep, another big play for Ty Sides. He's scored 2 touchdowns so far this evening. One receiving, one running now. Honeycutt tees up for the extra
snap
point.
this time.
Under a little bit of pressure, but nice high kick, and it's going to be good. And Phillipsburg now extends their lead 14-0 over Norton. 5:20 left in the first quarter.
Yeah.
You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Thank you, Troy.
You betcha.
Goodbye, Mariah.
Bye. I have another new patient on the phone, but the schedule is full.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I heard you guys are looking for a new physical therapist.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. Our score here from Norton. The Phillipsburg Panthers 14, Norton Bluejays 0. 5:20 left in this first quarter. And Ivan, two big explosive plays for Phillipsburg on their drives.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it is it's almost assignment tackling here. And he cut between two defenders, and there was only one guy left, and he cut behind him and scored. So
Tysides, his second touchdown of the evening, this time on the ground, 61 yards. For the Panthers, John Honeycutt set to kick off. Back deep is Cade Melvin and Carter Jones for the Blue Jays.
Melvin took the kickoff last time here, so we'll see which side they go again. Wow, nice kick.
A lot of hang time, taking about the 2-yard line. Looks like they're trying to set the wall up over here on the right-hand side, and Melvin takes it up to about the 35-yard line.
That took a long time to develop.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to set the wall up over here on the right side. Now Melvin comes up gimpy.
Yep.
Kind of.
Man, and that can't happen.
Yeah,
because the thing about it is that wall just didn't hold up, and he got cut down in the leg section.
Yeah, he's going to come out. He's really, really gimping on that knee. Or on that ankle. And here comes Ryan Schrum.
Yeah,
the
sophomore.
6'1", 155 sophomore, listed as a wide receiver, coming in to play quarterback now for the Blue Jays.
Wow, that's not a good deal.
I formation for Schrum now under center.
Looks like they're looking at his knee on the sideline
As a
over
give
here.
to Lively off the left-hand side. Lively's got some room, cuts up, gets a couple yards.
Hey, nice tough run, though.
Yep.
Nice tough run.
3 yards, 4 yards on first down for the Blue Jays.
Hey, as we've said now, their quarterback's on the sideline over here right now. They're looking at his knee.
Has a knee or an ankle.
Connor Harrison is the quarterback, that guy said.
Okay.
Right now.
Now,
Number 8.
looks like Connor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they did change. Okay.
Connor Harsnape in at quarterback. Schrum in as receiver. Harsnape give to Lively, and he's brought down. Nice tackle in the backfield. That's Austin Miller, the nose tackle, able to get penetration up front, bring Lively down for a loss of a yard on the play.
I do see Jonah Reuter now playing as well. He's in the huddle, so number 12.
So 3rd down and 7 now for the Blue Jays. Here comes Melvin back in.
No.
Oh,
Melvin's
sorry.
still on the sideline.
It's number 10. Sorry.
Yes. Do you want my glasses?
Gavin Sproul. And Harsnape out of the shotgun for the Blue Jays. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to his right. And Sproul with the give up the middle, and just not much going there. Good balance there to at least get a couple yards. Casey Keaton, the linebacker, was the first one to hit him.
Yeah, he got about 3 yards on that carry. 4th down.
4th down, though, for the Blue Jays, and their punt team back on the field. And boy, it looks like they're still looking at Melvin's ankle.
Yeah, I thought it was a knee before, but they're taking his shoe off right now, so might do a little bit of a tape job.
Back deep is Ty Sides and Nathan Moon for the punt. It's going to hit about at the 39-yard line. Keep bouncing for the Blue Jays down to the 28. So this is the worst field position start for the Panthers, though, this first quarter.
Hey, that was a whole lot better punt. Worked out a whole lot. They got a nice bounce on it, so a whole lot better job that time.
So 1st and 10 now for the Panthers at the 28-yard line. Coach Melvin going to check on his son, see what the ankle situation is. 14-0 our score. Phillipsburg on top. 3:01 left in this first quarter.
Looks like they're taping it up.
2 tight ends set. Now man in motion is tie sides, and they fake it to him, give it to Moon up the middle. He's got some room across the 35 down to the 36-yard line, looks like. So
you know that motion, man, just takes the guys on defense. Their eye level changes. They're watching for that handoff, and it's a quick handoff right up the gut. So,
well, that's what they scored last time on that 61-yard touchdown run by tie sides. Now 2 receivers to the right for the Panthers. Got a quick throw out there to Gross and just over the top. Just a little too high there on the throw. Brings up now 3rd down and 3 for the Panthers. Boy, they've been able to do about anything they wanted to so far this evening.
Had a few incomplete passes, you know.
Now man in motion, that's Ellis. This will get the Moon up the middle, and he's got the first down across the 40 to the 42, 43-yard line. And boy, it seems like the Norton defensive tackles are no man land out there trying to figure out if it's
Moon come running through there like a pinball, just bouncing off guys. So
if it's the motion man getting the ball or the running back.
Pistol set again here.
Wishbone behind sides, and going to give to the second man through. That's Ellis, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield by a couple Blue Jays there, led by Christian Hawks, was the first one that got him.
Yep. Great job on that.
They give him about to the line of scrimmage. Will be 2nd down and 10. So now back 4 receivers, 4 sides out of the shotgun. Moon, the lone setback. Trey Sides looking to throw.
Looking left.
Pass, get to Ellis. He's got the ball out in the flat, almost to the 50-yard line. Picks up 6 yards on 2nd down. They're going to give him the 50, so 7 yards.
They are running a wide range of offenses here tonight. Really. You have no idea what they're going to throw at you here.
Yeah, different packages, different. So 3rd down and 3 now for the Panthers. Man in motion is Ellis, and give the Moon up the middle. He's got the first down, still on his feet, across the 40. Now down to the 30, still running tough to the 27, 28-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, Moon just followed 61 Jarrett Shelton there right through the gut. As you can see it on the replay, he's just walking through there. Moon's a little bit smaller than him.
Yeah, Moon's not that big for a fullback, 5'5", 148, but he runs tough. Now 4 receivers again. This is again Moon up the middle and
nowhere to go.
Oh, was he down? Yeah, they're going to call him down.
Yeah, Dante Smith there looked like 60 on the tackle there.
2 yards on the gain, 2nd down and 8. So in the shotgun is sides, 4 receivers. Looking to throw.
Got him open. Oh!
And Miller across the middle, just a little high.
Wow.
But, good. They faked the throw out in the flat.
I really thought so. 57, Brady Sumner had a pick right there. It almost looked like it went right between his arms.
So 3rd down and 8 for the Panthers. We're going back to the tight set. Still just 1 running back. 4 sides out of the shotgun. Looking to throw, looking towards the sideline. He's got his brother out there, tie sides at the 21 or the 18, 19-yard line. It'll be a little short.
Yeah.
Good tackle by Connor Harsnape.
Yeah, you're Gilligan on the island out there on that. You got to make the tackle. So
4th down and 2 for the Panthers. 25 seconds left in this first quarter.
I guess I would look for Mr. Moon here.
Yep, there's out of the wishbone set, out of the pistol, and this will give the Moon up the middle. And it's going to be close. Still on his feet.
Digging.
And he's going to have the first down, get up to across the 15-yard line. So good, tough run there by Moon. It looked like he was stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Really, honestly, he was. He just kept moving his feet. So, and that's what they tell you, keep moving.
So 1st down for the Panthers. 10 seconds left in this first quarter. Let's see if they're going to run a play or not. And get a snap off right before the quarter ends. Looking to throw, sides comes up, and he's got his brother in the end zone. Nice job of keeping his feet in. Ty Sides with his 3rd touchdown of the evening.
There wasn't a lot to throw. Look at the replay here. There is not a lot of room to throw this ball. Kind of threaded the needle.
On the
right
run,
there.
too. Yeah. Great throw, great catch there by the Sides brothers. And
not at all what I expected here tonight. Not at all. How many different offenses have we seen tonight? So
4 or 5 different sets for the Panthers.
And they're not changing personnel.
No. Honeycutt with the point after, and that'll make our score 21-0. Phillipsburg on top of Norton. That's the end of the first quarter. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
Jerry?
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
From senior trips to toddler adventures and youth sports, the Hayes Recreation Commission is your one-stop shop for fun. Check out all the fall and winter brochure for a complete list of scheduled events and classes. The fun times continue in the HRC Wellness Center, where you can enroll in personal training and memberships. The HRC provides fun and fitness for all ages. Find them at hayesrec.org. Call or stop by and learn more.
CarQuest of Norton, Wesco Commodities, Natoma Corporation, and United Northwest Federal Credit Union are excited to cheer on the Norton Bluejays both on and off the field this year. Gall Auto Body, Midwest Mill, and Almena State Bank, member FDIC and equal opportunity provider, are proud supporters of the Norton Bluejays. Go get 'em, Blue!
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where the Phillipsburg Panthers lead the Norton Bluejays 21-0. We're at the start of this second quarter. Honeycutt with the kickoff, and Lively's going to take this about the 2-yard line for the Bluejays.
There's some bodies flying around.
And gets across the 20 to the 23-yard line. But, Ivan, we've seen Phillipsburg score on 2 big explosive plays. First 2 touchdowns.
Multiple sets.
Yeah.
You know, Norton doesn't know what's coming out. But the great thing about it is, what we talked about is, I don't see any personnel changes going on. So they're running different sets, same people. So
that last drive for the Panthers was more of a methodical drive, able to convert on a 4th down during that drive for the score. So
Melvin's back in.
Cade Melvin back in under center for the Bluejays out of their I formation. And looking to throw, he's got his man in the flat. There's Carter Jones with the catch, and
I thought that bounced, but maybe
it looked like it might have bounced, but they're going to give him the catch up close to the 30-yard line. So 2nd down and 4 for the Bluejays. A lot of room over there. Well, it looks like he just got down and got.
Sure. Great catch.
They're going to give it to you out there, then
take it.
2nd down and 4 for the Bluejays. They're switching sides for their linemen. I formation for Melvin. And this is to give the Lively off the left-hand side. He's brought back in the backfield. That's Austin Miller, the nose tackle.
Just a jailbreak. Just a jailbreak up front.
Yeah, just nothing. No room to run for Lively. He was hitting the backfield before he even got that ball. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, though. 3rd down and 4 for the Bluejays. And it's been a struggle so far this evening for Norton on offense.
That it has. I mean, it's just been tough.
Tough sledding. So 3rd down and 4 now. Out of the I formation is Melvin. And it's a give to Lively, and he's going to be
nowhere
in the backside. That's Tice Jerby, the defensive tackle for the Panthers, hit Lively in the backfield for a loss of
honestly,
yard.
Curtis, not a lot of movement going on, and right now the Panthers are just controlling that line up front. They're winning things in the trenches. So
4th and 4 for the Bluejays, and back in punt formation is Brady Sumner. Back deep for the Panthers, Ty Sides and Nathan Moon.
You catch this ball on the run here, you got trouble.
Good,
nice punt.
Good punt. Going to let it drop and going to pick it up out the 40-yard line.
He's got a lane.
Got some room out the left-hand side. Ty Sides got a blocker in front and is out of bounds at the 33, 34-yard line. Good return for him.
Almost right back where the ball was setting.
Yeah. Let's take a look at some of the snaps that we've got in so far.
Hey.
Almost look like the Panther cheerleaders. There's some Phillipsburg fans. Another Phillipsburg hat.
Yeah. Norton.
The cowboy hat, like Ivan said.
And you brought your stick pony to ride during halftime, so that'll be.
And the Spurs.
There you go. Howdy doody night.
The shotgun is Trey Sides looking to throw again. Got some time. Across the middle, just over the reach of his receiver out there, number 2.
Through the hands.
That's Kagan Keaton. Some more Snapchats coming up on a beautiful night here in Norton.
Yeah, you can't beat the weather here tonight.
So snap your photos with the Game Time filter to NEX-TECH for a chance to win a stadium blanket.
Right up the gut.
Give the moon, and he's close to the 30-yard line. Good tackle there by the Blue Jays.
Good read. Honestly, he turned Sides, completely put his back to the line and handed it off. So
Connor Harsnape there with the tackle for the Blue Jays. 3rd down and 8.
Now we got a bunch set out here.
Yep, 3 receivers to the right. Sides in the pistol. Looking to throw. Under pressure now, going to get it off. Has Ellis out in the flat, makes a man miss. Makes another man miss across the 20-yard line. It'll be enough for a first down, and that's some nifty footwork out there by Sharon Ellis.
Very, very. Here, look at the replay here. Just juke some guys out of their shoes right here. Boom, boom.
Yep.
Wow. Replays are good tonight.
3rd down conversion again for the Panthers. Bring it 1st down and 10 from the 19-yard line. Gross in motion, going to give to him, and he falls down.
Fell down. Norton had a little bit of penetration on that one that time. So 54.
Alex Ocker up front was in the backfield. So 2nd down and 11 for the Panthers. 4 receivers for Phillipsburg out of the pistol formation. Trey Sides getting ready to throw. He's got some guys man to middle, and that's a Ty Sides for another touchdown.
Yeah, beautiful throw.
Nice throw, nice catch.
Hit him right in the numbers. Great job. Here it comes on a replay. Really nice, tight spiral right down the center of the field. Boom, right there.
Plenty of time to throw and deliver a nice pass across the middle to Ty Sides. Ty Sides with his 4th touchdown so far in this first half.
Smoking. We talked about this could be a thing here tonight.
Honeycutt set for the PAT.
See the snap here. A little wobbly.
Nope. They got some pressure up the middle, but Honeycutt good from the PAT.
Brandon Vasura Norton was almost right there.
So that makes our score 28-0. Phillipsburg with the lead over Norton. 8:26 left in this second quarter. And it's been all Phillipsburg so far.
Yeah, you know, and that's what we talked about. And it's one of the things that Coach Melvin talked about, too, is, you know, that they don't have big numbers out this year. And they got, I see, 5 guys standing on the sideline over here, the injured here. So not a lot of bodies. And Peaburg is a lot of weapons.
Yep. Yeah, it's been tough sledding for the Blue Jays so far this evening.
But here's the thing. Really, we did a game a couple of weeks ago when they were at Plainville. Almost identical right now. Yep. But Norton hung in there, and I tell you what, I thought they played their best football 3rd and 4th quarter. So
let's take a look. Our scoreboard updates are brought to you this evening by Nex-Tech Wireless. La Crosse and Ellis scoreless in the first quarter.
Tight one over
Smith
there.
Center, up 7-0 on Plainville. Oakley on top of Goodland 7-0. Hoisington up big on T&P in the first quarter 21-0. St. Francis with the lead 14-0, and Victoria out quick against Lincoln 38-0. Colby on top of Beloit 20-7. Wichita County leading Hoxie 14-6. Ivan, that's a little.
I think it's at Hoxie too.
Yep.
So
Wichita County 3-0 on the year. looking to spring the upset. Honeycutt with the low kick.
Ooh, wobbler. Picked it up.
Snape at the 15-yard line. Let's get to the outside.
He could get lit up right there.
Keeps his feet and out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That's where the Blue Jays will start 1st and 10, and they're desperately needing some.
Just move the ball here.
Back to the Nex-Tech game time scoreboard. Central Plains with a 16-0 lead early. Ness City 8-6 lead over South Gray. Tri-Plains, Brewster, and Quinter scoreless going into the second quarter. Ellis up 15-0 on La Crosse. Northern Valley, Thunder Ridge scoreless.
I don't know if La Crosse is just down this year. The last couple of weeks, just when we're doing the scoreboard is when I've paid attention.
So out of the shotgun is Melvin. 4 receivers for the Blue Jays. And they're going to throw it out here to the flat. This is Carter Jones at the 25.
Some space. Oh, quick.
Good recovery there from the Panthers. Carter Jones up to the 30-yard line, but
Moon.
Yep, Nathan Moon able to get out there quick with a tackle.
About a 5-yard gain, 4 yards.
4 yards on first down. And Jones limps off now, and boy, more injury troubles for the Blue Jays.
Joe Naruda runs in. Don't know how healthy he is.
Yeah, we've seen him get injured
back in
the Plainville game. So 4 receivers for the Blue Jays. Kate Melvin, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. Lively, the one setback for the Blue Jays. Looking to throw. Quick throw.
Ooh, sailed on him.
Boy, that's
trouble.
Yeah, that hung in the air for a while too. But
Trey Sides was just out there off the fingertips.
Hard to throw or overthrow your 6'6" tight end.
Yeah, but, he did there. Well, penetration up front. Got to get rid of it.
Pressure was coming. So 3rd down and 6 for the Blue Jays. 7:35 left in this first half. 28-0 the score. Phillipsburg with the lead. Now 3 receivers to the left. Motioning back in.
Oh,
and
man.
Melvin's going to take this
penetration
up the front. Doesn't get anywhere. Gets to the 30-yard line. Maybe a half a yard on the play.
People are just pinning their ears back and just coming.
Give them a yard. 4th down and 5.
Just pinning their ears back and
yeah, it's at the line of scrimmage is where.
Yeah, the trenches right now. Norton's not able to move those guys.
Back in punt formation is Brady Sumner. Back deep for the Panthers, Ty Sides and Nathan Moon. A high snap, Sumner able to get that down. Gets the punt away. Bounces at the 40-yard line. Ty Sides looking to run and lowers his head and gets close to midfield, maybe the 49-yard line.
Well, let's see what Covington dials up here. What set are we coming out with?
Boy, they've been throwing the ball quite a bit. And
no, most likely no huddle.
You know, one thing that we haven't seen this evening is a flag.
Is a what?
Is a flag. There's no
you know what? That is true. That is true. This game's going fast.
Yep. 6:48 left in this first half. 28-0 their score. Now the pistol formation. There's 2 backs, I formation. You have the Gross off the right-hand side. He's got some room up at the 50 to the 45.
Oh.
Still on his feet to the 40-yard line. And
yeah, Moon, number 20, kind of sealed that in for him to get that running lane. So
good run there on first down for Gross. Picks up 13 yards.
Here's that replay. You can see Moon here just kind of getting away here.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the 38-yard line, 37-yard line. Back to the high formation, pistol set for the Panthers. And this is a give to Gross off the left-hand side. And
nice tackle.
Up across the 35 to the 34-yard line.
Still a 6-yard gain, though. 5-yard gain, something like that.
I'd like to give a shout-out to Steve Hers from Salina watching live tonight.
Steve-O.
Panthers 2nd down and 6. 3rd down, yeah, 2nd down and 6. Got a lot of time.
Nobody.
Trey Sides.
Now he's got somebody. He's open. Touchdown.
Throw across the middle, and that's Gross, and he's wide open for the score.
Wow.
Traylon Gross with the catch, and boy, he had all sorts of time back there to throw the ball.
I think, God, I can't see what number that is now. Is that number 8 for Norton?
Harsnape.
Yeah, just let his man go there. And here you can see that developing.
So
Trey Sides with another touchdown throw for the Panthers. John Honeycutt set for the PAT.
Watch the snap here.
Good snap. Hold us down. Kick is up. Man, I tell you what, that is a good kick for high school. I mean, it's just
very nice.
It gets elevated quickly.
Wow, 34-0. 6 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the second quarter.
35-0 the score with that extra point. And, things have kind of snowballed for Norton. I don't know. They need some first downs. They just need
just
little momentum.
Just not able to move the ball against that front five of Beaver. They're just not getting any movement. And guys bouncing in and out. Melvin got hurt there early, went out and got his ankle taped, and just not a lot of movement.
Well, Nex-Tech Game Time has partnered with Solutions North Bank in a Snapchat giveaway. Snap your game photos with the Game Time filter to NEX-TECH for a chance to win a stadium blanket. Winners will be notified via Snapchat during tonight's ball game. Here's some snaps coming in from the Norton sideline. There's a picture of the scoreboard.
Yeah. We're getting some great participation in the last few weeks.
Yeah, they keep coming in.
Yeah.
Another scoreboard there for them. We'll keep bringing those snaps in. There's another live action shot.
Great kick again.
Honeycutt going to drive this through the back of the end zone for
a
touchback. But
wow. Don't see that too often in football here in high school. So. But it's a winless night. The flag is hanging straight down. It's cool.
Yeah. Feels like fall, feels like football.
You were carving pumpkins last night, so, you know, Halloween is coming.
Yeah. I don't know about carving pumpkins, but.
Well, I saw some pictures, but you were doing a great job.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays now. Now the I formation. Melvin back to under center.
Ooh.
And a give to the fullback. Sprouse got some room. A nice open field tackle.
I tell you what, that was the best run of the night.
Nathan Moon again on the tackle. Nice tackle. If he doesn't make that tackle, Sprouse got some room to run.
Kind of a late handoff on that. Yep. I mean, that's been their best run of the night. So a few more of those.
2nd down and 2 for the Blue Jays. Now it's still under center is Melvin. Receivers set each way. I formation behind him. And a give to Sproul up the middle. Tough run. And he's across the 30-yard line. Looks like he's got a first down. And it's been a couple drives since the Blue Jays got a first down. They're moving those sticks.
Right now they are.
And they just need a little bit of confidence.
Yeah.
Just to just get the defensive break.
And just make some blocks and run the ball a little bit here.
So 1st down and 10 from the 30-yard line. And here's Lively up the left-hand side. Maybe get a couple yards on 1st down. And
yeah, 61. Jarrett Shelton there. He had that end shut down. There was nobody going around him.
Well, they put Phillipsburg puts 8 guys in the box. Really forces you to, it makes it tough on the run game for sure.
And really, right now, the bodies are bigger over on the Peaburg side right now. Ooh, they made the corner here.
And they're Lively.
Nice they shut it
coming
down.
Up and Ty Sides, the defensive back, coming up and making the tackle. Going to lose a yard maybe. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and 8. Good pursuit there by the Panthers.
See what Coach Melvin dials up here.
They've hit a couple passes, but they've been short in the flat.
He's got to get some time.
There's 5 receivers now bringing Vassura in as a running back. 3 receivers to the right.
Most likely a little protection, a little out in the flare.
Melvin going to throw across
got
the
a guy.
middle. Got a man. Harsnave.
Ooh, depending on the snap.
First down. They're going to give him the first
let's
forward
see
progress and maybe close.
Let's see where the placement is.
And they're going to be a little bit short, it looks like. Maybe, I don't know. They're going to bring in
They'll bring in the guys in the white suits out there.
It is a little different. You don't see that.
Yeah, I mean, those guys, do they paint here in town? Is that what they do?
Yeah.
Are they painters?
I think they may be.
I think Toby Bowler works for Nex-Tech, used to do that. I can't tell if he's out there right now. Looks like they got it.
And enough for the first down for the Blue Jays.
Hey, is that the first one tonight?
No, this is the second one on this drive.
But
it's about 3.
2 in a row here.
Yep. Yeah, there hasn't been a whole lot of them for the Blue Jays. Now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Back to their I formation. And again to the fullback up
got
the middle.
Some room.
And that's Vasura then on the run.
Kind of weaving his way through there.
Gets about 7 yards on first down, 6 yards to get second down and 4.
Kind of getting some movement up front, getting some running lanes.
At 3:27 left in this first half, 35-0 the score. Phillipsburg with the lead. Norton putting together their best drive of the evening. Back to the I formation. And a give to...
Got another lane.
Lively off the left-hand side.
Wow.
Good tough run there. Across the 50
down.
To about the 47-yard line. Will be another first down for the Blue Jays.
And still no flags.
Yeah.
Really?
Been pretty clean. There's a replay.
Just a nice lane right there, cut back through.
Good pickup by the fullback. Yeah. Just tripped up, so... Stringing together some of these first downs for the Blue Jays on this drive. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. High formation for the Blue Jays. Melvin looking to throw, play action. Got his man out in the flat. That's Wilfong just unable to hang on to it.
Moon come in and pickpocketed him right there. Got his hand in. Definite size difference.
Right,
there.
Moon at 5'5".
There's a replay on that.
And
Look,
Wilfong.
Moon just kind of reaches around and pokes it right there.
Nice job. Moon at 5'5", Wilfong at 6'5". So
a little bit of a difference.
just a little bit, but
kind of like me and you. So
right. You at 5'5"?
Yeah.
You're
No.
taller. You're taller than 5'5".
I'm taller than you.
Give yourself more credit.
Those shoes you're wearing tonight, I don't know if you got lifts in there or what's going on.
Well, the pregame show showed it all.
Oh, give me a break.
I formation for the Blue Jays. Melvin rolling
First
out.
run.
And there's no room. A big hit out there.
I tell you what, that was a big hit.
Number 30 for the Panthers. That's Tanner Ragsdale with a big hit on Melvin.
Very nice. Open field, big hit there.
So 3rd down and 10. 2:15 left in this first half. Now the Blue Jays drive has stalled out a bit.
I think anything. Yeah, they're setting up to go right.
Got 3 receivers to the right. Melvin in the shotgun. Tight coverage over here on the near side by tie sides on Hayden Wilfong.
Got him.
Nice, using that hand, using that long wingspan. Nice throw by Melvin. Gives a first down for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, that's a great play, great toss, great catch. So
that's where you got to put it. They were tight coverage, but put it where Wilfong can use his hands and make that catch. 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays at the 34-yard line. Got 1:45 left in this first half. Going to give the Lively off the right-hand side. Just no room to go. That Ragsdale again with the tackle. There'll be a timeout here for the Blue Jays.
1:35 left.
1:35 left in this first half. 35-0 our score. Phillipsburg with the lead. Norton with their best offensive showing this evening. And
well, here's the thing. I know they're probably over there talking. Players are talking amongst themselves. They're going to try and keep that donut up there for right now.
Sure.
Yep. Second half, depending how things roll out here, there could be some substitutions and stuff going on.
Right.
For at least on the Peaburg side. So it'll be interesting what they dial up here.
Yeah, it looks like
Coach Melvin's down there trying to talk about some different techniques. I could see some blocking.
Well, they finally got a little bit of little bit of space up front this drive.
And it's a great timeout, too. They moved the ball here, 40, 50 yards here. And take a timeout, gather yourself.
They got some of the young cheerleaders down on the track, it looks like.
Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
You got a great
good
crowd
herd
out
of them
here
down there. Yeah.
A herd.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
You're going to make a lot of friends.
Say there's a big pack of them.
Oh. Well, that's right. You're from Norton. That's
second down and 9. Second down and 10 for the Blue Jays. 1:34 left in this first half.
Could come right back over here to Wilfong again.
3 receivers to the top.
He's looking.
Double
it's
pump
over. It's way over. Oh, intercepted.
That was a nice interception by Ty Sides. Wow. It looked like he was going to overthrow everybody.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You could see it from here.
Yep.
They went back to the well there, and Sides just played it perfect. It was kind of a floater.
Yeah, the ball hung up in the air a little bit.
So.
Yeah, they went double move. They were going to try to fake it quick.
Kind of a fade in and come back out. So
Ty Sides read that pretty well, and he's having him a pretty good ball game this evening.
Let's see what they dial up here. Minute 28. Bieber going to open it up, or?
It'd be good practice.
Might see what they can do on a run here, maybe.
And they give to Moon.
We got a flag.
First flag, and Melvin comes up, makes the tackle.
That's usually a hold from the white hat.
Yep. Let's see what we have here.
Holding. Offense.
That wasn't too loud at all.
So, our first flag of the evening will be a holding against the Panthers. Going to bring this ball back.
Yeah, it was a little loud, but that's good.
Well, why'd you turn it up so high? That's the question.
I didn't have my hand on the knob. That was you.
Oh, okay.
You know, I can't hear anymore, but I mean.
So first down.
Back to that wishbone pistol set.
Yeah, from the 5-yard line, going to pitch out to Gross. Got some room.
Oh, no.
Side. He's in the free. Nobody going to catch him.
Oh, no.
Goes to the 50. Carter Jones going to put on a good
effort
run here to try to catch him, but it's going to be 95 yards on the touchdown run for Talon Gross.
Can I ask you, where have you seen that before?
Yeah.
Wow. Great run. And there was a lane you could have drove a truck through on that side over there.
And again, these big explosive plays, you think you had him back pinned deep.
And he just outran everybody. Here's a replay on it. Look at that lane right there gone.
Even 61 didn't even have anybody to block. It was such a big lane out there.
Great run.
Honeycutt set to kick this.
Let's see the snap here. Ever since last week, I keep talking about snaps now.
Good snap, and kick is up, and it's going to be good.
Yep.
So 42-0 our score. Phillipsburg with the lead.
And still a minute, 4 seconds to go.
1:04 left in this first half. And
Cowabunga.
Wow. Yeah, that's you think you got them pushed back all the way to the 5-yard line. They bust a 95-yard touchdown run on you.
Peaburg right now just has so many weapons, and it's tough. You can see the matchups aren't there. There's so many different sets and different matchups, and it's not working out tonight. So.
Yeah, they are a lot more, a lot more diversified on offense. It's just I don't know how you. It's going to be a nightmare to stop these guys.
There's nobody coming in from the sidelines at all when they're switching, running from a pistol set wishbone to one back set, 4 receivers, or a bunch set on the 3 receivers. It's just
you guys got playing receivers. They're playing tight end. They're playing running back. They're just.
Putting on a show here.
Absolutely. It is. They're a well-oiled machine so far. Norton now with 1:04 left in this first half. Melvin and Carter Jones back deep to receive. Honeycutt put the last one in the end zone. Let's see what he does this time around.
Got a nice leg.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man. These guys are on the goal line.
Honeycutt from the 40.
Oh.
And another nice kick, and this
end
is going to
zone.
take to the end zone. Melvin going to take it out. Nope.
Can't come out. Once you're in, you're in.
Norton will start at the 20-yard line now. 1st and 10, 1:03 left, and you just run it up the middle and let time run out.
You know, I would never try to use that kind of thing. You know, you want to at least put a show on here, but you know, let's just hold on. You know, I just remember it wasn't as bad in Plainville. It was still 14-0, 20 in the 20s to nothing after halftime, and you know, Norton, you know, started playing better.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Blue Jays now will come out of the shotgun. 2 tight ends set. And Melvin looking to throw.
He's got a guy.
He has a man across the middle. Just got turned around. Vasura just lost track of that ball.
He was there.
He was.
That just kind of tells you you're not going to go laying down.
No.
And I like that.
Absolutely. Don't.
The guy was open, just on looking the wrong way. So
2nd down and 10 for the Blue Jays now.
Jonah Reuter runs into the huddle.
We will line up as a receiver off here to the near side. Back to I formation are the Blue Jays. And again, to the fullback up the middle. This
Look
is
at
Vasura.
this.
Vasura finds
Look
some
at
to the 40.
He's not going to get a touchdown, but a great run.
50 and brought down to about the 42-yard line. Good job. Good run by Brandon Vasura.
Here's the thing. I think Peaburg has made some changes on defense already.
Yeah, Kagan Keaton on the tackle out there.
I don't see Mr. Moon out there right now.
45 seconds left in this first half. Good run. Best offensive offensive play for the Blue Jays. Now Melvin out of the shotgun. Looking to throw. He's got a little bit of time. Throws across his body, and that's a dangerous pass. It's broken up.
Yeah, 24. Yeah, there's been some substitutions on that Phillipsburg defense on that side. That was done by Jacob Sisson.
So 2nd down and 10, 31 seconds left in this first half. Norton trying to put something together, get some points on the board.
Yeah, both sides are not on the field right now.
Shotgun set for Melvin. They got, looks like man coverage across the board.
Oh, and they're looking for him.
Got some time. Now the pocket breaks down and he gets a sack.
Wow.
That's good coverage out there.
Well, the thing about it is they just sandwiched Wilfong. There was no place underneath, and then you couldn't try it over the top. So.
Noah Van Kooten on the sack, and Melvin again gets up a little gimpy on the ankle. They call timeout. 23 seconds left, and here you're just trying to get something put together, get some points on the board, get a little bit of momentum going into halftime.
Yeah, you know what? And here's the thing: I think Peaburg's done a little bit of changing.
Yep.
Substituted some players. I still see the same guys on the line of scrimmage, but they made some substitutions in the linebackers and D-backs. So we'll see what Norton tries to do here. But they did. Peaburg did a nice job on Wilfong here before, just kind of sandwiched him, and then Melvin had no place to go and tried to curl out.
So 42-0 our score. 23 seconds left in this first half. Norton with the ball. It'll be 3rd down and about 20 from the 49-yard line. So we got some more snaps coming in. A lot of participation in that. Keep them coming. So we can bring those up.
There they are.
Yep.
There's one.
I think these are keeping the time here. Blue Jays out of the shotgun. Looks like 2 receivers to the right for Melvin, 1 to the left. Looking to throw under pressure. Finds the Gavin Sproul down the middle. Got a little bit of a lane. 30 to the 20, 15, and down to the 10-yard line. Nice screen pass by the Blue Jays. Good job by Gavin Sproul. Gets down to the 10-yard line. 12 seconds left in this first half.
Yeah, Peaburg has some younger guys back there right now. Number 2, Kagan Keaton there. He's a 5'8" sophomore, 135-pounder.
So
they just got some different personnel in there right now.
First and goal from the Blue Jays at the 9-yard line. 3 receivers to the right of Melvin, 1 to the left. That's Wilfong looking to throw that way. They're going to throw a fade in the air, and it's incomplete.
Yep.
And Wilfong goes
on the track,
flat into the track.
Yeah.
So 2nd down and goal now. 7 seconds left.
Be nice if Norton could score here right before half. You know, get your head above water a little bit. And, you know, you might look at Wilfong and come back across the field and look for somebody else. Just kind of
they had 2 guys. Yeah, they had 2 guys out there on him. They knew
they're sandwiching him. So
again, 3 receiver to the right of Melvin. Wilfong, the lone setback or lone receiver to the left. We're going to roll to the right. Melvin under pressure across the middle, and that's Wilfong in the end zone for the score. Blue Jays are on the board. 1 second left in this first half.
Hey, great job. Melvin stayed alive there.
Yeah.
As you can see on the replay there, did a great job, and then Wilfong came across and drug across the back of the end zone there.
And Melvin able to sidestep a tackle and make that throw in the end zone. Norton gets on the board.
Well, I think that herd of little cheerleaders down there is growing.
Yeah, it is. Luke Wallmeyer, the kicker, and high snap, and it's going to be covered by Phillipsburg.
You know, we talk about snaps all the time.
Absolutely.
You know? Just since last week.
Yeah, I know.
It's just
that Hayes High game.
Crazy thing. Hayes High wins a game basically on a bad snap. So
the PAT no good for the Blue Jays, 42-6. Our score, 1.3 seconds left.
Great job on the Blue Jays scoring before half.
Yeah, that's got to be a compliment.
Being aggressive. Yeah. So you can pick your head up a little bit. You're above water. So.
Yep. Well, I mean, with 1 minute left, they didn't.
Onside?
Well, no, with 1 minute left, they didn't just run the clock out. They went ahead for keep being aggressive and.
Well, you know, Coach Melvin, and granted, P-Bird made some changes in the back.
Yep.
You know, they probably substituted 4 different guys that haven't played a lot of varsity yet. And so there's some changes made, but it worked out well for Norton.
Now, Connor Harsnape with the ball and tee this up at the 40-yard line.
Squib kick here, something, you know, they can't catch and run. Something I'm thinking, anyway.
Yeah, nothing, no return. I would.
Yeah, you're not one to feed anybody anything, and somebody break a tackle and get in the lane and
tie sides and Traylon Gross are back deep for the Panthers.
There we go.
He
picked it up.
Yep, and spinning
running hard.
Still on his feet down to about the 50-yard line. But that'll be the first half, and that's our score 42-6. Phillipsburg on top of Norton. Late score by the Blue Jays. They'll get on the board, so get some points on the board. But we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with more snaps and some scoreboards from around the area. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter. Professional fire equipment, Coombs Trucking, Shane Kinter Farm Bureau Financial Services are proud to support the Phillipsburg Panthers students and athletes, both on and off the field. Best of wishes for a successful season from Farmers and Ranchers Outlet, Olive Bovey Furniture and Appliance, and Sawyer's Ace Hardware, backing the Panthers all season long.
Seems like the world is always changing. And like the weather in Kansas, change is inevitable. Mobile technology improves the lives of everyone, not just those living in a city. Nex-Tech Wireless is right there with you, providing expanded LTE coverage for everything from phones to farm equipment. We are devoted to help Kansas work smarter and live better. Nex-Tech Wireless. Time for something different. Today, get 4 iPhones and unlimited data for less than $40 a line.
We are your Northwest Kansas premier roofing contractor. We've got you covered before and after the storm.
Let us evaluate the condition of your roof and discuss options. We'll often be able to offer efficient, affordable alternatives. Call Roof Masters for a free estimate today.
Roof Masters, that's who you're looking for.
Steel Fabrications, Scott McCoppin Bookstore, and Whitmer Rexel Drugstore are excited to cheer on the Phillipsburg Panthers this football season. William Miller DDS, Cliff's Welding Service are proud supporters of the Phillipsburg Panthers, blue and gold all the way.
The venue at Thirsties is now open. Bring your group and experience the elegance. Perfect for your next rehearsal dinner, company meeting, reception, family gathering. Enjoy access to a full catering menu, perfect for your group, along with a full bar. See the elegant touch from Lisa's Custom Interiors. Call now and book the venue at Thirsties for your next gathering.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where we are at halftime from Norton. The Phillipsburg Panthers with a big lead, 42-6 over Norton. And Ivan, we were talking a little bit here at the break, and boy, Phillipsburg looked impressive offensively.
Putting on a show, and really honestly, for a team that has to scout them, you're going to have to look at 4 or 5 different offenses that they've ran tonight. And really honestly, the sides kid, he can sling it.
Yeah.
So, overall great performance, you know, and able to crack off a great 80, 90-yard run here before. So,
yeah, they've been pretty dynamic offensively. Nex-Tech Game Time has partnered with Solutions North Bacon, a Snapchat giveaway. Snap your game photos with a Game Time filter to NEX-TECH for a chance to win a stadium blanket. Winners will be notified via Snapchat during tonight's game. And let's bring up some of those Snapchats right now. The Norton band on the field performing their halftime, but a lot of participation again this week, and there's some glasses.
Yep.
Now people are getting creative here. more of the glasses and the Blue Jay fans.
It's good stuff.
Yeah,
good stuff.
And there's one from some of us watching football more than others. The dog in the background there, he's sleeping. That's nice.
Holy cow.
Somebody had enough of the game. So keep those coming. You win your chance to win that stadium blanket. You don't have to be here. You can be on your computer, on your TV. Bring those snaps in. So
yeah.
Let's take a look now at the Nex-Tech wireless scoreboard. Get some of these updates.
Looks like the Victoria game's over.
Salina Central up big on Hutch at halftime, 35-6. Smith Center and Plainville in a tight one at halftime, 7-3.
Well, you know, Hutchison.
Yeah.
Our buddy Cornelson's gone, so he's over Gardner Edgerton now, and Hutchison maybe a little bit of a slide going on there.
Oakley up 9-0 on Goodland. Hoisington up big on TMP. That's TMP's homecoming, 42-0. St. Francis with a 14-0 lead. Victoria, that game is over as soon as it hits halftime, 50-0 over Lincoln. Colby with the 32-7 lead over Beloit at halftime.
Look at
Hoxie
that.
and Wichita County tied up at 14.
Got a hot one over in Hoxie tonight.
Yeah. Central Plains 24-0 lead over Little River. Nest City and South Gray in a tight one, too, 24-12. And Quinter hanging in there with Tri-Plains.
12-8.
12-8.
We were talking about that coming up tonight,
Yeah.
folks. On our way up here, we were talking about our friend, old Judge Boone, has a son playing this year. They're on about a 3.5-year deal right now. Haven't won a ball game.
Yep, losing streak.
They're all fired up because tonight maybe could be the night.
Yep.
It looks like a close game.
Close one, down by 4 at halftime. Lincoln with the lead over Ellenwood, 24-0. Ellis with a 15-0 lead over LaCrosse.
That's great for Ellis, but wow.
And Southeast of Saline with a 21-0 lead over St. Mary's at halftime. So we'll have to keep an eye on that Tri-Plains Brewster and Quinter game.
Well, I tell you, once we get rolling here, I'll text Boone and see if he can keep us updated.
That is our Nex-Tech Wireless scoreboard. Updates will be brought to you throughout the evening by Nex-Tech Wireless. We've got 7:45 left in this halftime. There's a Norton band on the field as they're performing. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Roy's Sales and Service, Brian and Kate Fawn and Steel owners, Cole Family Eye Care, Graham Construction, and New Age Industrial Corporation are proud of the hard work and dedication of all the Norton students and athletes. They hope this school year is the best ever. Best of wishes for a successful season from Center Sky Dentistry, Dr. Craig Krizak, Lamont Shirk, DDS, Miller Aviation, and Walter & Walter LLC, backing the Norton Bluejays all season long.
Thank you, Troy.
You betcha.
Goodbye, Mariah.
Bye.
I have another new patient on the phone, but the schedule is full.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I heard you guys are looking for a new physical therapist.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free. Jerry?
When insurance agents work for only one company,
Michael!
their options are simply limited.
Everybody!
But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
From senior trips to toddler adventures and youth sports, the Hayes Recreation Commission is your one-stop shop for fun. Check out all the fall and winter brochure for a complete list of scheduled events and classes. The fun times continue in the HRC Wellness Center, where you can enroll in personal training and memberships. The HRC provides fun and fitness for all ages. Find them at hayesrec.org. Call or stop by and learn more.
CarQuest of Norton, Wesco Commodities, Natoma Corporation, and United Northwest Federal Credit Union are excited to cheer on the Norton Bluejays both on and off the field this year. Gall Auto Body, Midwest Mill, and Almena State Bank, member FDIC and equal opportunity provider, are proud supporters of the Norton Bluejays. Go get 'em, Blue! When it comes to commercial and residential concrete construction in the Hayes area, J-Corp is the preferred choice. They can handle your project from ground up, including excavation, site prep, to finished concrete and pavement, driveways, curbs, streets, parking lots. No job is too big or too small. They also sell and deliver sand, rock, and asphalt millings. Call for a free estimate today. The rock-solid choice in concrete construction. J-Corp, 1707 East 10th Street in Hayes. Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter.
Good evening. Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. where we are coming to you live tonight from Norton. Our score here, 42-6, with the Phillipsburg Panthers with a commanding lead at halftime. And Ivan, let's take a look at some of these replays from the action on that first half. This is I believe this is the second score, Ty Sides on a 61-yard touchdown run.
And we're back to the field.
Back to the field. So
another replay.
There's a Trey Sides.
This is back in the corner of the end zone there.
Nice catch over there. Nice throw. And, boy, that Trey Sides again on the throw.
Right here's another big one.
You know, he's had some time to throw it, and then when he's got a little bit of pressure, he's able to find make some room. And
well, he wheels out. Well, this is a big run, too, and this is the kind of stuff you see. Those lanes open, nobody in the secondary lane. He gets past that second level, and it's gone.
And here's Norton able to put some points on the board right before half. A touchdown throw to Hayden Wilfong puts them on the board right before halftime. Get a little bit of momentum or a little bit of confidence going in. And what do you expect to see here? Do you expect the starters for Phillipsburg to come out, maybe run a series, and then
refresh my memory? Who's going to get the kickoff here?
It'll be Norton's kickoff.
Norton's kicking off the P.
No, Norton's going to receive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's what we talked about earlier. I still believe Peaburg will come out with their starting offense, at least for a couple of series.
Yeah.
We're still playing football.
Yeah.
We're still playing football. I look for their defensive to change a little bit, or maybe come out with their starting D, but start changing that right away, depending if they hold them or not. But I do expect Peaburg to run their offense for a little bit.
Yeah, we've seen that they were substituting a little bit there right at the half, but probably one more series, especially if they score, then it's probably going to set those guys down. And
they still got to play. These guys, they want their reps, and it's not necessarily these guys, they want to play, but then also, too, is they want to get their reps in.
Yep.
So,
well, and they got some players. They got 55 on their roster, so they got some depth. And
you could tell that, you could see that when they were warming up before the game. We looked at Norton over here, and then we looked at them.
Yep.
Twice as many players over there. So.
Here's the little Blue Jay cheerleaders. They're doing performing here for the home crowd. Got a pretty good bunch out here on the track.
I thought you were going to go down there and perform.
Well,
tonight.
I didn't bring my skirt.
My God. Well, you brought your stick pony.
Got that. Right.
It's cowboy night.
It is
down
cowboy
here
night.
Tonight, so
you didn't get the memo, it looks like.
I'm sorry. I'll ride that stick pony here in a little bit.
Well, you better ask first.
I think you overdid a little bit wearing spurs and all, but that's all right.
Hey, just trying to fit in, man. Nex-Tech Game Time is brought to you this evening by Herman Physical Therapy and Wellness, Roof Masters Roofing and Sheet Metal, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Hayes Rec Commission, J-Corp, Mapes & Miller LLP, Redeem Designs, Solutions North Bank, Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, and the Venue. So Nex-Tech Game Time is also partnered with Solutions North Bank in a Snapchat giveaway. Snap your game photos with a Game Time filter to NEX-TECH for a chance to win a stadium blanket. Winners will be notified via Snapchat during tonight's game. And we've got pretty good participation in that Snapchat giveaway so far this first half. So keep them coming. Get your chance in to win that stadium blanket.
I tell you what, that's grown weekly.
Yes.
Really, honestly, it's really taken off on us, which is great.
Yeah, no, it's something the fans can participate while the game's going on.
Sure.
If you're here and you win it, you can come get it. If you're at home and you win it, they'll get a hold of it.
There we go.
So the little girls still performing here at halftime. Players on the field trying to warm up a little bit.
I think those girls enjoy doing this kind of stuff, getting out in front of the crowd and supporting the Norton program. So,
good group out there. It's going to take a little bit to get warmed up here. With the cool temperatures, a little different from the rest of us.
The first 3 weeks we were sweating. But it's nice and cool. Great night. Flags still hanging straight down. This is a great night for football.
Let's see some of those snaps that people have been sending in so far. It looks like all the way from Omaha here. Somebody's watching it.
Part of our fan club.
There's some cheerleader there for Phillipsburg.
Yep.
I don't know what it takes to get into our fan club.
Well, you know, it's pretty rigid.
It
you
is.
know, it's tough getting in, but once you're in, you're a lifer. So
some more of the sideline crew there.
I think I got more fans than you.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Yes. Well, you know about everybody. So.
Well, that can be a burden sometimes too.
There's some Phillipsburg fans, tongue out there,
kind of getting into it a little bit.
Yeah, got the sweatshirts on. There's a watch from Kerwin,
Kansas tonight.
Nex-Tech wireless scoreboard up there. Well, this is about the most we've got from. Yeah, there's another Kerwin.
Yeah,
from viewers.
This is great. I've paid a few of these people, but other than that, it's doing all right.
Well, you didn't have to mention that. But thanks for sponsoring the Snapchat giveaway there, Ivan. So.
I just the thing about it is I was feeling sorry for you. You know, people. They'd asked me about the guy that I'm partnered with. So,
well, thank you.
You're welcome, man. Anything to help build up your ego a little bit.
Right. Well, 50 seconds remaining here at halftime. Norton will receive the second half kickoff. They deferred. They won the toss to begin the game and deferred back to receive. Looks like it will be Carter Jones and Cade Melvin for the Blue Jays. John Honeycutt is probably going to tee this one off, and he's nearing the all-time scoring lead as well. He came in with 22 points on the year, had 6 more here tonight for the extra points. So
that's a great stat.
Hey,
you are the man.
What I do. That's what I do, Ivan.
Kind of a legend in your own mind, but other than that, you're good.
Yeah, it's a rough night up here.
Well,
rough night.
I'm just beating it to the punch here.
Right.
I don't know, how it's going for you over there, but
they got to tee this off at the 40, 42-6. Our score to start this second half. Gonna get a good run at it. Big deep kick. Melvin gonna take it about the 7-yard line.
See if we can find a lane.
Yep. And he gets across the 20 to the 23. Nice job by the Panthers closing that in.
Just a quick glance here. Looks like we're going back to the starting D here. Both sides boys are out there, Moon.
Yep. So Norton will start 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Might see that kind of thing the whole quarter here, depending how things go.
So I formation for the Blue Jays. Melvin under center.
Ooh.
Just able to get that pitch
got rid of it.
Nice job. He was under pressure there by that was Van Houten there in the backfield.
Well, it looked like he had him handcuffed, and he still was able to kick it out. So
Lively with the gain about 3 yards, bring up 2nd down and 7. It was just a great job there getting that ball out.
Yeah.
Didn't have much time at all.
A lot of penetration there.
So 2nd down and 7 for the Blue Jays.
Trips out here.
3 receivers to the near side of the field.
And
Wilfong split to the.
Peeberg's pretty confident. You got 2 guys. Here comes Moon.
And give the Jones had it. There's a little flare throw out there in the flat. Jones had it, just lost his feet.
He might have had a little run room out there, at least till Moon got over in that vicinity. So
yeah, there's only two defenders out there covering 3 guys.
Yeah.
So it's 3rd down and 9 for the Blue Jays, and for most of the first half, this is kind of where they found themselves, 3rd and long.
Yeah, they have. Wilfong split out here. We'll have to see if they try to decoy him or throw to him. Oh, up the seam.
High ball, nice job on the defense there by Ty Sides.
Yeah.
Good throw, put it up there where Wilfong could go get it, but good defense on Sides.
He tried to reach over him. You'll see in the replay here, but just not enough. kind of a little fade right here on the sideline.
Yep. So good defense there by Sides, and it'll bring up 4th down for the Blue Jays. Ty Sides back to return this.
That could be, I mean, on this end of the field, you catch that thing on the run.
Yep, high snap. Some are able to bring that down. Decent punt.
It's going to hit the ground.
Going to hit at the 50 and roll down to the 42-yard line. This is where Phillipsburg will start their first offensive possession of the second half. Pretty good field position. They have, I mean,
Sure.
The only time they were back, they ran 95-yard touchdown. So
We'll have to see if they bring out their starting offense here.
it looks like they will be. Trey Sides in the huddle as the quarterback.
Pardon me.
Out of the pistol formation, 2 receivers to his left, tight end, and a receiver to the right. Looking to throw.
Got a man. Oh.
Throws low.
Yep.
He didn't quite set his feet there. He had plenty of time, had a man open. But
It's one of those things he looked over and saw there was nobody there.
Yeah.
You know, Norton had just given that whole area up right there in front of him.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers. Give to Moon up the middle, and he's
look at that. Gang tackling going on.
Gang tackle at about the 42-yard line. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it.
We'll see what Covington dials up here. You're in that part of the field with him that he might decide, you know what, I'm going to go for it here, depending on what they get here.
So 3rd down and 9 for the Panthers. 3 receivers to the left side of the formation. Out of the pistol set is Trey Sides. Out under pressure, able to avoid that.
They escaped another one.
Still able to get the ball off.
Oh, got a guy that's open.
In the flat, and Blue Jays are there for the tackle.
About 4 yards.
Good job there by Trey Sides, just avoiding the sack and getting that ball out.
All that for about 4 yards, but we'll see what Covington does here.
Yep, 4th down and 5, it looks like.
They're going for it here.
So
could get a hard count.
Update from Plainville. Cardinals 10, Smith Center 7. So
I saw that. Farron had just sent us a text.
So 4th down and 5. The Panthers offense back on the field. Now Trey Side's going to back up. He may punt this. Now Jones back for the Blue Jays to receive the punt. Going to bounce at the 22-yard line and die down at the 15. So
hey, look what Norton did.
Yep,
came out here,
stopped them, and
did a nice job.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And that Plainville Smith Center score, you remember early in the year last year, Plainville beat Smith Center, didn't they?
No, it was close. It was close.
It was close.
Yep, it was.
But then Smith Center
game.
blew them out in the playoffs.
Well, each of the last 2 years, those two teams have squared off in the regular season and in the semifinals.
Right.
It could be heading that direction this year as well. So Norton out of the shotgun, 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. 2 tight ends for the Blue Jays. And to the Lively, and he's hitting the backfield. That's Ragsdale for the Panthers with the tackle. Tanner Ragsdale that dropped Lively for a loss of a yard. 2nd down and 11 now for the Blue Jays.
Since I got my phone in my hand, I'll text our buddy Boone here and see if there's any score over in Quinter.
Melvin in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to the left. Looking to throw under pressure, and just behind the receiver, just no time to throw. He
had too much pressure right up the gut there. So 3rd down and long.
Yep.
You got to be careful here too. I mean, really, you don't want to take a sack back, around the goal line. So
or rush a pass and get it picked off.
Right. I mean, there's no sense feeding the monster here. So
3rd down and 11 for the Blue Jays. Cade Melvin, the quarterback, in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left. I got to throw to Jones and just about picked off. Sharon Ellis come up and boy, just off his fingertips, and he would have walked in for the score. Oh, back to punt. Here's a replay on this. Little throw to the flat, and Ellis read that perfectly, and Hairsnape unable to get the block on him in time. Well, looks like Quinter's in a tight one, too.
Yeah, we're just got a text back from our buddy at Boone over there. 14-12.
Quinter up.
Quinter up.
Looking in that streak now. Punt for the Blue Jays, and going to take a roll down just to the 36-yard line. So Phillipsburg going to have great field position on this next drive.
Yep.
So the starting offense still out on the field, and probably looking for one more scorer here.
Boone's sending stuff to us here. Now they just scored 18-14. They're behind. Quinter's
back and forth. We'll keep you posted on that game, see if Quinter can break that streak. And also try to keep you updated on the Plainville Smith Center score as well. That was 10-7 last we heard with Plainville with the lead mid-third quarter. Now the wishbone set, Trey Sides, and this is a give to Ellis off the right-hand side. He's met in the backfield. And nice job there by the Blue Jays coming up and making the tackle.
20-14. Quinter behind now. Sound like 20. That? Quinter scored, and next thing you know, the other team scored.
So good,
no huddle.
Good tackle there by the Blue Jays. Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11 now for the Panthers out of the I formation. Pistol set, and it looks like the throw, and has his man Gross out in the flat. And
great open field
up,
tackle.
Nice job. Cade Melvin coming up and making a nice fundamental tackle out in the.
Almost looked like a takedown right there.
Yeah. Does pick up 2 yards, 3rd down, and maybe 3 yards, 3rd down and 8 for the Panthers.
Tell you what, Norton's come out and played some great defense here. So,
yeah, they're certainly they're not quitting for sure. So now 4 receivers, 4 sides out of the shotgun. Looking to throw. Got some time across the middle. Got Miller for the first down, and nice throw. Just hit right
pass and catch.
Right behind the linebacker.
Yeah. He had to wait a little bit to develop a little bit, let him come across the field, but great job.
So that's looks like a gain of 13. It'll be enough for the first down, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Now the pistol set come the Panthers. Trey Sides looking to give the Gross off the right-hand side. Good stop.
I tell you
there.
what, Norton is doing a great job there. There's Melvin coming up and making the hit.
Ain't no quitting that kid. He's coming up and hopefully setting the tone for the rest of the team.
Put some more tape on him, send him out.
Yeah, he has been banged up a little bit this evening. Now there's a receiver clear off to the left-hand side, wide open. But now
seems like Sides is kind of changing the play a little bit here.
You see this in college, not too much in high school, though, where the quarterback's making the changes at the line. Looking to toss to Moon.
Oh, he got the corner.
Side and able to dodge a man and cross the 10-yard line. And Moon, good tough run in there. And Moon may have picked up the first down.
Who came up there for Norton on that? Was that number 5?
Yeah, Carter Jones.
Carter Jones. Just missed the tackle, but hard running by Moon there.
Yeah. So 1st and goal now for the Panthers at the 9-yard line. Got 5:40 left in this 3rd quarter. 42-6 our score. Phillipsburg with the lead.
Moon.
And Moon up the middle, just not much going there.
Just kind of a bowling ball.
Oh, he's still on his feet.
Just kind of a bowling ball.
They called him down. Boy, you just see him shot out of a cannon there.
I think he just kept digging his feet.
So give him to the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal from there.
Well, let's see what they dial up here again.
Looks like 2 tight ends.
Mr. Moon.
And now a man in motion. And a give to the motion man. Nice job of stringing
Norton
it out.
has done a great job. Kind of stood him up there, and Melvin was able to come back and clean him up.
You show on the replay, strung it out. Looks like Brady Sumner Yeah, Brady Sumner, the linebacker, able to make the hit in the backfield, and then Melvin able to clean that up. So 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. No gain on that play.
Got another score here to tell you. La Crosse has come back. Now lead 28-22 over Ellis.
Wishbone set for the Panthers. Now sides, turns back to the running backs. And runs into his own man, though. He'll keep his feet. Still up on his feet, able to dodge the guys. Nice job, man. That's a lot of patience running there by Trey Sides. Just able to stay on his feet and get into the end zone. So Trey Sides with the touchdown run.
Great run.
That'll go along with his 4 touchdown passes.
Okay, I think it's back.
And the kick is up and good for Honeycutt. Phillipsburg extends their lead now 49-6. 4:14 left in this 3rd quarter. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
We're talking about Chris Lee.
Hey, we're going back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. We're coming to you live from Norton tonight. Our score 49-6, Phillipsburg with the lead. 4:14 left in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I tell you what, Phillipsburg right now just flexing their muscle. And really, honestly, Norton made some great plays there. There were some big tackles that were happening and stuff, but Sides has made a great run.
Yeah, he's just a heck of a performance by him tonight so far. He's just throwing the ball, running the ball. Just pretty impressed so far this evening with both Sides brothers. The other one running and receiving. So this is Honeycutt with the kick.
Great kick again.
And not only offensively and defensively, they look good. The kicking game's look good.
Special teams, everything's looking good.
Yeah. So Norton will start 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Just different looks on the sideline. Pittsburgh looks like have twice as many players right now.
It looks like they've got some guys coming in.
Yep, made some changes over there.
Well, they got the score, and now they're going to substitute in, and so we'll try to look at this roster and make sure we get everybody.
Yep. Looks like we got 22 out here.
Still in their 5-4 or 5-3 formation. Melvin looking to throw. He's got his man Wilfong in the flat. And Moon with the tackle out there. It'll be a 9-yard pitch and catch for the Blue Jays.
Out in the right flat. Outside of man by Moon.
So get 9 yards on the play. 2nd down and 1 for the Blue Jays. Here comes, they got some of their regulars in too, it looks like. Kind of mix and match in.
Sides is back in over here on this side.
Yeah, some of the linemen are still in, and this is
Moon is
Lively
right
with the ball. Gets across to the 35-yard line. Be a 1st down for the Blue Jays. We'll give him 6 yards on the play, but he may be hurt. Looks like Smith Center is taking the lead back from Plainville, 14-10, and that
seesawing back and forth down in Plainville tonight.
But now Lively comes out. He looks like he's injured too.
And Melvin's talking to him. Coach Melvin really
wanted to make sure he's okay. He's on the ground still. And so 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays, I formation. And this is a
nice pitch
on the option. This is Gavin Sproul, and he lowers his head, gets to the 40-yard line.
Tackle made there.
Yep. Is that Moon out there, number 20?
Yeah. Well, I think Moon missed it.
Yeah.
Kind of came off of 51 there. Keaton made the tackle for Phillipsburg.
I'll tell you that Blue Jays are getting thin.
I tell you what, there's the bodies over here running
Yeah.
off and limping, and Lively's still down. I'm not sure what's going on.
So shotgun for Melvin, 2 receivers to his right. Sproul, the lone setback in on the pitch, and Sproul is just able to recover.
I think Phillipsburg got it.
Look at John Honeycutt. And it looks like Sproul was out there trying to pick it up and still run.
Yeah.
And just
Phillipsburg player slid in, just kind of took it away from him. Dangerous.
Yeah. Well, they came crashing in, and Melvin had a man in his face right away.
Here's the thing, though. The pitch was still good. It hit the guy in the hands. So you got to catch that kind of thing. So even with all the danger there, the pitch still hit the guy in the hands.
Turnover on downs, and so Phillipsburg takes over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Again, this is tie sides in for the quarterback. And to give to Ellis off the left-hand side, a lot of room. Breaking the tackle, cross the 15-10. And reaches out.
5-yard line.
Tripped up at the 5-yard line. So Sharon Ellis with the
just hit a gap right there, right off.
Breaks an arm tackle there and gets tripped up by Schrum right there at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for the Panthers. Tie sides in at the quarterback, and this is a give to Moon up the middle, and he's in for the score. Nathan Moon with the 5-yard touchdown run for the Panthers.
Hard running.
Yeah.
Didn't stop moving his feet. Made contact and just kept going.
So Moon with his first touchdown run of the evening. And Honeycutt set to tee this up. Boy, there's another Norton player down getting treatment, too.
Who was that? That's number 8.
Hair Snape.
Yeah. I don't want to say that. I've been tearing that name up all night. My phone will light up. Hair Snape. Is that right?
Hair Snape.
There we go.
PAT's good. Phillipsburg with a 56-6 lead now. 2:49 left in this third quarter.
Well, here's the thing, and I think Coach Melvin's kind of talking to him a little bit out there, preaching to the choir. Hey, this is where you got to dig deep here a little bit. You got to dig deep.
Well, Norton doesn't have a whole lot of players here to substitute in and out.
Look at this sideline.
Yeah.
He's talking to his kickoff return team, and we got one player over here on the sideline down. 57's leaning over.
50's getting stretched out.
Yeah, 50's getting stretched out. Really, you got 4 players that are on their feet that look like they could play, besides what's on the field.
So there's not a whole lot of substitution. You're going to have to get out there and play, it looks like. So.
You know, do you got any eligibility left?
Oh, no.
You're from here. Kind of be a little bit of George Blanda, back from the Oakland Raider days.
He's 90.
You kind of maybe look like Janikowski, the kicker, for Seattle now. No?
No.
It's not your night, Curtis.
Well,
it's not your night.
There's a lot of things I could say, but I'm going to keep this PG tonight, Ivan, and let you have your evening.
Not that it just reminded me of Janikowski.
I know what you're trying to do.
Huh?
Honeycutt set to kick this off from the 40. Back deep is Melvin and Jones for the Blue Jays.
Wow.
And this one's clear through the end zone.
Low-lying rider right out of the back of the end zone.
So 1st and 10 now for the Blue Jays will be at the 20-yard line. We'll bring some scores up for on the Nex-Tech scoreboard.
Got a score from Quinter. They're down 28-14 now.
Smith Center there with the 14-10 lead. Oakley still 9-0 over Goodland. 52-0 the final there, Victoria. And Logan Palco up big on Wilson at halftime, 38-6. Back to the action, 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. Have a shotgun. 2 receivers to the right for Melvin.
Ooh.
We're going to keep this. Got some room now to the 20 and lowers his head, gets about to the 25-yard line.
Good hard run, though.
Knocked out of bounds there by, that's Keaton, 51, Casey Keaton, linebacker. So
they've kind of made some really big wholesale changes on this side for Phillipsburg, anyway.
So 2nd and 5 now for the Blue Jays. Out of the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right. Melvin rolling to his right, going to throw.
Got a guy.
Has Wilfong in the flat, and he's across the 35 down to the 38-yard line. Will be enough for a first down for the Blue Jays.
Nice pitch and catch there. Roll right.
Yep.
Hit Wilfong on the run.
So that'll be at the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays there. 1:47 left in this third quarter. 56-6 our score. Phillipsburg with the lead. I formation for Melvin. Under center. And a give to the tailback. And that's
great
Sproul.
penetration right up the gut there.
And that's Keaton again on the tackle.
Yeah.
And we get the Sproul's feet. No gain on the play. Still 2nd down and 10 from the 40. Looks like Phillipsburg still sending in some different guys here on defense.
Yeah, they're doing some substituting.
A lot of room over here to throw. They get the Jones in the flat at the 40-yard line. Has a block to the 50, to the 40. Jones is going to score. Carter on a 60-yard touchdown catch. I guess it may be a catch, maybe a throw. It was right down on the line of scrimmage.
Sure.
But,
great job either way.
On the board, yeah.
Great job either way.
So Carter Jones, he had some room out on the flat, got a block out there, and able to get into the end zone. 44 seconds left in this third quarter. Luke Wallmeyer set to kick. High snap.
Oop, flags. Offside.
Offsides is the call.
Encroachment on the defense. Penalties decline. Retry.
Yep. So didn't want that yard.
Nope.
Last touchdown they had a little problem with the snap, so
they're a little high.
Yep. Melvin, the holder, gets this down. The kick is up, and it's good. So Norton on the board here in the second half. Our score, Phillipsburg 56, Norton 12. It should be 13. So 56-13. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Steel Fabrications, Scott McCoppin Bookstore, and Whitmer Rexel Drugstore are excited to cheer on the Phillipsburg Panthers this football season. William Miller DDS, Cliff's Welding Service are proud supporters of the Phillipsburg Panthers, blue and gold all the way.
Welcome back to Norton and Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where Norton has put up their first touchdown here in the second half.
Hey, that's a feel-good touchdown.
Absolutely.
Still playing, and here's the thing. And Norton's had a lot of guys on the sideline getting taped, on the ground, getting hurt, not quitting.
Yeah. So it looks like tie sides back deep.
Got a Hayes High score.
Yeah.
Looks like
28-7. Are they up then 28-7 or?
The way I read it on this text, looks like Garden City is winning 28-7 is the way I read it. But I could be wrong.
Sides and Moon back deep. This is a little squib kick up to the up man, and it's going to fall on it at the 38-yard line, 39-yard line.
Still playing. Still playing.
Well, I don't think they wanted to kick it deep. Ty Sides has been.
Yeah, he's still in there.
Been pretty elusive tonight. So.
Elusive.
Elusive.
That's a nice big word.
And we are operating with the running clock here.
I don't know if they'll get this playoff.
Yep.
Doesn't look like it like right now.
No, and they're not in too big a hurry to get it off, so this will run down to end this third quarter. Our score here from Norton, Phillipsburg 56, Norton 13. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
Nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune in to Nex-Tech Game Time. Game Time is brought to you in part by Roofmasters Roofing and Sheet Metal, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Mapes & Miller LLP, Hayes Recreation Commission, Herman Physical Therapy and Wellness, J-Corp, Redeem Designs, Solutions North Bank, Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, The Venue, and Nex-Tech Wireless. Catch all the Game Time action live on Friday nights at 6:45 on Nex-Tech Local 1 and nextech.com.
The venue at Thirsty's is now open. Bring your group and experience the elegance. Perfect for your next rehearsal dinner, company meeting, reception, family gathering. Enjoy access to a full catering menu, perfect for your group, along with a full bar. See the elegant touch from Lisa's Custom Interiors. Call now and book the venue at Thirsty's for your next gathering.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. We start this fourth quarter. Phillipsburg with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Like Ty Sides in at quarterback for the Panthers. And it's a give. Oh, and he's met in the backfield. That's Christian Hawks with the tackle.
Plainville Smith Center update there.
Oh, Smith Center now extend their lead 21-10 over Plainville. So Plainville was up 10-7.
Right.
And then it's been 2 straight touchdowns for the Redmen.
Yeah, it sounds like Peterson ran for 66 yards on a TD for the Redmen.
2nd and 12 now for the Panthers. Ty Sides in at quarterback. Man in motion, and it's a give to the up man, and he's met there in the backfield as well.
That's Tanner Ragsdale, another senior.
In on the tackle again is Christian Hawks, and that's his second tackle for a loss for the Blue Jays. They may have got a couple different guys in there for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, I see Jonah Reuter out here playing defense as well now. I didn't notice that earlier. Maybe I missed it.
So 3rd and 13. Panthers now out of their wishbone set. And a give to the second man up.
Oh.
Not much going off that left-hand side. We'll bring up 4th down. On the carry, that was Tyler Martin, Jr. So 4th down for the Panthers, and their offense is on the field. Yeah, there's Ty Sides backs up to punt. And some pressure up the middle, but he does get the punt away. Going to bounce at the 42 and roll down to the 36-yard line. Well, Norton will take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. See if they bring in any substitution, or they're going to bring their first-string offense out. I don't know if they have much.
I just don't know, if they could do anything different, They kind of do anything with smoke and mirrors right now. A lot of guys limping. Number 8 there.
Yep. Hair Snape.
Yeah, thank you. He's limping.
So clock is continuing to run. 9:35 left in this ball game. 56-13 our score. Phillipsburg with the lead. Norton 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. And just know where to go there.
Penetration. Too many white shirts and all the blue ones are, they're.
And that's still some different guys up there. Parker Dibble in there.
These are probably a lot of JV guys, and right now getting to play.
And Jeremiah Minkler.
Varsity game here at Norton.
So penetration up front, loss of 4 on the play. Second down and 14 for the Blue Jays. 4 receivers for Melvin, and now there's going to be a timeout.
Yep. Covington didn't like what he saw out there.
Out.
Timeout. And so into the third quarter, looks like 28-22. Brewster Tri-Plains up on Quinter. So that's going in the fourth quarter, just a one-score ball game.
We're talking about Quinter so much because they're trying to end their 3.5-year skid tonight.
Here's some other scores from our Nex-Tech scoreboard. Axtell on top of Pike Valley, 54-6.
New coach at Pike Valley this year.
There's Smith Center Plainville score. Clifton Clyde with the big win over Hill City, 64-14.
The Wowzers.
That was played earlier.
At 4 o'clock, they have their lights problem still, which we hope they fix by next week.
That's what will be next week. Hoisington with the win, 42-0 over TMP. Logan Palco, 38-6 over Wilson. Victoria with the win over Lincoln, 52-0. And Colby on top of Beloit, 39-14.
Well, that TMP game ended early. It's even homecoming now.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, not sure how that
all worked out. Because they have a big halftime ceremony and stuff. So,
8:46 left in our ball game. 56-13 to score. Phillipsburg in command. I'm going to throw the ball over the middle, and he's got a man open.
Jonah Reuter.
Yep, Reuter with the reception across the middle, going to be enough for the first down.
Almost thought he was looking at Wiltfong at first.
Melvin with the completion. Give him 16 yards on the play. So first and 10 now for the Blue Jays. Still have a shotgun. And this is Melvin, a pitch over to Lively off to the right-hand side. Good penetration over there. Good job of staying home by Ragsdale, the linebacker. And
a lot of white shirts.
Gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So second down and 10, maybe give him a yard. Second down and 9 from right there from midfield. Clock continues to run here in this fourth quarter. 7:43 left in the ball game. Now the I formation are the Blue Jays.
A little bit of a blitz here.
Yep. Here it comes off the Sproul off the right-hand side, and
Peeberg had it.
Yeah, just they got a bunch of hats to the ball there. And
they had a lot of guys up on the line, so
nowhere to run. And
well, the Norton guys got to get tired here. I mean, they're flopping.
Yeah.
One side to the other side of the ball. Pretty fresh bodies over on the defense right now, even though they're a little bit younger.
And just the defensive front is 5'3". That's 8 guys in the box. It's going to be hard to run no matter who's back there.
It really is.
Play action pass for Melvin. Has Wilfong in the flat and
first
up across to the 40, spun out of bounds at the 39. But yeah, will be enough for a first down. And Wilfong's caught a couple of those out there in the flat.
Sure.
We'll bring some of these Snapchats up for you. There's the Blue Jay band and some of their cheerleaders there at halftime. More of these cheerleaders. They had a good group of the young cheerleaders out there on the track performing at halftime.
They had a lot of them.
There's some Phillipsburg fans, so keep those in. We don't have a winner yet. There's Melvin again on the play action and under pressure, just nowhere to go. He keeps coming in waves there.
Yeah.
Ivan just nowhere to go.
Yeah, he was ducking and diving and trying to make it.
Some more,
I think he had Wilfong down the field, just had no way to get rid of it.
Says Norton, but it looks like they're Phillipsburg shirts there. There's some of the track. And a young Norton fan there on the Snapchat. So keep them in. You still got time to win the stadium blanket. Snap your game photos with a game time filter to NEX-TECH. Melvin on the design run off the left-hand side.
Made the corner.
He's got some room, gets a block out there, now has the sideline and gets across to the 20-yard line. So good run there by Cade Melvin. Able to get that corner and get a block. Kind of spring him there for
pretty
good game.
He's picking his way through there. Just some good hustle is what caught him. So
So 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays at the 20-yard line. We've got 5:15 left in the ball game. 56-13 our score. Norton looking to put their second touchdown up in this second half. I formation for the Blue Jays. And Melvin looking out. He's got a tight end. That's Sproul, or that's the running back. Sproul out of the backfield. Gives him probably 7 yards on the play on 1st down. Nice little play action pass. Throw it back to the running back.
Sure, great play.
2nd down and 2 now for the Blue Jays at the 12-yard line. Clock continue to run here in the 4th quarter. Now they're running the guy back on the field late.
Body short.
Nobody's really on him now. Now they got him covered. High snap. Melvin able to catch that off the bounce. Still on his feet. And he maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that was just that was going nowhere from the beginning, it looked like.
Run for your life.
Yeah. Now we're just under 4 minutes left in the ball game. 3rd down and 2. See what the Blue Jays, they do coming out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, tied in that way as well.
Wilfong here.
Yep. They've had success in the flat. There it is again. Wilfong with the catch and
Touchdown.
Breaks the tackle. Sidesteps the guy, and he's in for the score. So
great run.
13-yard touchdown pitch and catch for the Blue Jays.
They've done that play before.
Yep. So that's Melvin and Wilfong again on the connection for the score for the Blue Jays. Now pinning this extra point. Yeah, this is Phillipsburg go 1-0 here in the district play. Norton drops to 0-1. We've seen Hoisington in this district as well. The extra point is good. And
that'll be a game.
TMP in the district. I think Ellsworth and Minneapolis are in the district too. So out of those 6 teams, 4 of them will go. I got a score update. Garden City 35, Hayes 14. So
yes.
The Western Athletic Conference play there. And
down in Garden City tonight, Hayes High is.
Yeah, I thought maybe they had a little bit more momentum going into that ballgame with that good win.
You know, the thing about it is Garden City's 0-3, but they've played a lot of great teams. So
Hoxie and Wichita County in the 4th quarter. That's a tight one. 28-20, Hoxie with the lead. Central Plains with the 46-0 win over Little River. That's City up big on South Gray, 40-12. There's our Quinter Tri-Plains Brewster. Quinter looking to try to end a 3.5-year drought.
Our old pal down in Trigo, Coach Haxton.
Haxton putting it on Rollins County, 58-12. La Crosse now takes the lead back from Ellis, 28-22. And Stockton up on Washington County, 24-0 at halftime.
You know, it wasn't that long ago. Washington County was 11-man football.
Right. Set to tee this up are the Blue Jays. Hair Snape. They had been kicking it short each time. Looks like the Panthers return men are at the 20-yard line. They're expecting another short kick. .333 left in the ball game. And this was goes right past the
miscommunication there.
Moon going to pick this up at the 8-yard line and gets what he can back to the 17. But
I think both guys thought the other guy had the ball.
Split them right in between.
Those things happen. Your focus changes a little bit in games like this. Running clock.
Well, and if you're on the sideline coming in, then usually they keep those return or kickoff teams the same, even though offense and defense, you're not.
Wholesale changes going on again over here on the Peaburg side, offensive side.
Yeah, it looks like they got to bring in.
They're scrambling, trying to get bodies in.
Looks like this is the younger crew for sure. Yeah, in at quarterback, number 9. That's Joel Ford, the freshman. And again, fumble on the ground, and see who's got this. Looks like Phillipsburg able to come back on. The 30 is Ragsdale, Tanner Ragsdale, able to pick that back up. But freshman quarterback coming in and just
hey, it happens. Been standing on the sideline all night long. So
let's take a look at these last look at these Snapchats. They will be the last of the evening here. And
ball's out again.
And boy, the Panthers here are just going the wrong direction. There is our winner from the evening, and from Norton, winner of the stadium blanket. So congratulations. Has that blanket in the hand even.
Oh, wow. Holy cow.
Thanks again for sending those Snapchats in. That's like again, we said it's just growing in popularity.
Oh, it is. You know, it's the technology thing, the Snapchat, all that good stuff, and where it's going and where it's been. So, and it's just every week it's getting bigger numbers all the time.
So 4th and 11 for the Panthers.
I'd like to think it's because of us, but I mean, other than that,
well, yeah,
know. Maybe me.
We can dream. Maybe you. Maybe you.
I've been picking on you all night. Yeah. Hey, we got a final here.
There's a punt for the Panthers. It looks like Melvin going to pick this ball up. And nice coverage by the young Panthers. Smith Center going to win that ball game, 21-10. But that sounds like a pretty good ball game.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing about it is, you know, Grant Stevenson, the coach of Plainville down there, is just a great guy, great coach. You know, with Finney at quarterback, Casey.
Yep.
2 great players, great team, great overall team. They don't have big numbers out either.
No.
22, if I remember right, 23.
Could see another matchup with those two in the Class 1A
just like last
playoffs.
year.
Yep. This could be the last play of the ball game. Give to Lively off the right-hand side. Nice job by these
the young guys.
The young guys, yep. It's 21. That's Ian DeWitt.
I'd say that's the end of the road.
Yep, so Norton will let this clock run down to 0, and that'll do it for this ball game. Our final score, 56-20. Phillipsburg with the win over Norton. They'll move to 1-0, and District Norton will fall to 1-3 and 0-1 in district play. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back, wrap this ball game up, give you some final scores from around the area. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
From senior trips to toddler adventures and youth sports, the Hayes Recreation Commission is your one-stop shop for fun. Check out all the fall and winter brochure for a complete list of scheduled events and classes. The fun times continue in the HRC Wellness Center, where you can enroll in personal training and memberships. The HRC provides fun and fitness for all ages. Find them at hayesrec.org. Call or stop by and learn more.
CarQuest of Norton, Wesco Commodities, Natoma Corporation, and United Northwest Federal Credit Union are excited to cheer on the Norton Bluejays both on and off the field this year. Gall Auto Body, Midwest Mill, and Almena State Bank, member FDIC and equal opportunity provider, are proud supporters of the Norton Bluejays. Go get 'em, Blue! When it comes to commercial and residential concrete construction in the Hayes area, J-Corp is a preferred choice. They can handle your project from ground up, including excavation, site prep, to finish concrete and pavement. driveways, curbs, streets, parking lots. No job is too big or too small. They also sell and deliver sand, rock, and asphalt millings. Call for a free estimate today. The rock-solid choice in concrete construction. J-Corp, 1707 East 10th Street in Hayes. Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter. Professional fire equipment, Coombs Trucking, Shane Kinter Farm Bureau Financial Services are proud to support the Phillipsburg Panthers students and athletes, both on and off the field. Best of wishes for a successful season from Farmers and Ranchers Outlet, Olive Bovey Furniture and Appliance, and Sawyer's Ace Hardware, backing the Panthers all season long.
Seems like the world is always changing. And like the weather in Kansas, change is inevitable. Mobile technology improves the lives of everyone, not just those living in a city. Nex-Tech Wireless is right there with you, providing expanded LTE coverage for everything from phones to farm equipment. We are devoted to help Kansas work smarter and live better. Nex-Tech Wireless. Time for something different. Today, get 4 iPhones and unlimited data for less than $40 a line.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where our game tonight featured the Phillipsburg Panthers and Norton Bluejays. Phillipsburg with a 56-20 win. And the Sides brothers really performed well tonight. Trey Sides threw for 4 touchdowns, ran for 1. Ty Sides had 3 receiving touchdowns. He ran for another one and had an interception. And, just a dominant performance from start to finish by the Panthers.
And I think you and I talked about this. How many different types of offenses did we see tonight?
Yeah.
You know, at least 4.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, it's hard to gear up for that kind of thing, and unless you've seen some film, and they've kind of shown that, but they can score from anywhere. So.
Absolutely. Well, let's bring up the Nex-Tech Wireless scoreboard to get some of these final scores from the area. Axtell with the win over Pike Valley. Smith Center, 21-10. They were down 10-7 late in that second half. Came back, scored 2 touchdowns to win that ball game. Clifton Clyde with a 64-14 win over Hill City. Hoisington with a big win, TMP, 42-0. They're in this district with Norton,
as well.
Norton and Phillipsburg. Logan Palco, 38-6 win over Wilson. Victoria, 52-0 over Lincoln. And Colby with a 39-14 victory over Beloit. Hoxie pulling away late against Wichita County, 36-20. Central Plains, 46-0. Ness City, 42-12 over South Gray. And we got Tri-Plains, Brewster, and Quinter in a lockdown in a battle, 28-28.
I'm gonna send him a text now.
That's got to be late in the ball game. Trigo with the 58-12 win over Rollins County. Ellis retakes the lead over La Crosse. That's back and forth, 30-28. Stockton.
Wow, that's tight.
24-0.
Got a Hayes High score.
Hayes High, this is late in the third quarter, 35-21. Hayes High tried to make a little bit of comeback there. We'll try to find that Quinter Tri-Plains Brewster game. Quinter trying to end a 3.5-year drought.
Got something back from Mr. Boone, 28-28, and they're punting.
Well,
so
Quinter's going to have a chance to get that victory. They're first in a couple of years. But next week, Ivan, will be in Hill City. Stockton will come to town to Hill City, and hopefully they got their lights fixed, Ivan. We heard today that they played
Well, they've had some trouble there, and even moved the game that we covered with them in Trigo. Remember, we had to go to Trigo instead.
Yep.
They've had some light issues there, and hopefully they get it fixed. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, maybe an afternoon ball game, I guess. So stay tuned. We'll keep you updated on the start time of that ball game. But next week Stockton visits Hill City for MCL 8-man contest. But tonight, Phillipsburg, it was all Phillipsburg, 56-20 over Norton. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for participating in the Snapchats, and we'll see you next week. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.